Let's talk about fairlease.org.
That's what we were doing.
We were doing that off the air?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, let's just continue the conversation then about how great they are and how Brandon Aubrey got himself a new vehicle and
He doesn't have time to be going to dealerships. He's got field goals to kick, and you've got to watch him. So you don't want to be hemmed up at some car dealership all day on the weekend. You've got $50 to pay to go watch your 8-year-old strike out. These are things that are important, not haggling with a bank or having to go to a dealership. The Credit Union of Texas makes that very, very possible with the with Fair Lease because they are the backing. They are the bank. So if you got credit history that needs to be worked with, they can help you there. Maybe you're looking for a very specific vehicle, be it for personal or your commercial use. Fair Lease can find it. They're kind of a free-range car, right? There's no limits on this. It's fairlease.org. Hit them up. Call our boys over there, Connor and Nick. The phone number is 972-705-4815. It's fairlease.org.
Fair Lease when you don't know what to do about a car. 'Cause car stuff is hard. But not with Fair Lease. You don't need a dealership, baby.
Well, hello, friends. Today, the Dumb Zone is in Oxnard, California. Thanks to our title sponsor, Plum Quick, for having us out here, plumquickcompany.com.
Second week of camp? Is anyone else doing that?
A second week of camp.
That's only with Plum Quick. Is that possible?
Didn't it feel good that, like, on the weekend, you're like, all right, we're already settled in. You don't have to hurry to your place Sunday nights and figure it out, where to go, all that kind of stuff. Anyway, I'm Dan Mattel.
I'm Jake Kemp.
I'm Blake Jones.
Foodie CK is here. Just a ball of peppy energy as often.
Let me tell you something. No, I don't want another notification from Parent Square. You know why? Because I don't know what the fuck it is.
I don't even know what you just said.
What are we doing? Class structure, wall spring, Parent Square. What are we doing?
Why are you negative right now? I thought you'd be on cloud nine.
He knows what I'm talking about. Maybe he does. Maybe he missed this. Every year we come up with a different system I got to sign up for, a new password, new notifications. What was the one last year? What was Print Tool? What was Skyward? What was Read It? What was Book Count? Now we're on fucking Parent Square. What is Parent Square? Stop coming up with these. It's a made-up company. Just tell me the tests. When are the tests? This is insane, dude.
So I feel like you do, because this morning we have a new promotion starting with Game Day Men's Health today. So this morning I was like, I'm going to go back to the meeting notes because one of the people in the meeting had sent us, it was their meeting.
Yeah.
So it wasn't your notes. So then I'm like, how do I access the notes? I want to make sure I get everything right. We're promoting the bit. And I have to sign up for the new thing. And like it wants to it says only if I could let it access everything in my Google everywhere, like calendars, every email, all this. And I'm like, do I want to do that just to read this meeting? Because I've done that with your note taker and
I know
all these note takers. And
I'm sorry for 2 F words in the first 5 minutes of the show.
Did you swear?
Come on, dude.
Oh my God.
Parent Square? That's not a real company.
But like I said, I thought you would win. You'd be happy.
I am happy.
By the way, because let's get these guys in on this. We got a weekend check coming up. I thought you'd be happy because you won the bet. You once guaranteed me you would outlive Hayden Panettiere.
Yeah.
And congratulations to you.
It was
even though you're older than her.
To be in Hollywood the night of a star. I didn't know who this person was, but TC assured me that you did.
I thought you'd be a Heroes guy.
No, I didn't know. I don't know what that is. That's Easter baskets for me. I knew
Show's
Bad
only
Radio.
big enough for one Heroes guy.
I knew Bad Radio got pretty into it, and without sounding like a D for a while, that was a pretty big cultural red flag for me.
If I'm into something?
Bob and Dan being like, this is cool. I'm like, I bet it's not.
See, that's
But it was at least the thing was it was on while you guys were into it. So that was like catching up a little bit from being like, we discovered this movie that was popular 2 years ago, and
you're against that bit.
I'm not against it. It was just as like a 20-something-year-old at the time, it was fun to watch.
Okay, yeah, you sound like my daughter. Ugh.
Well, it was just like this. But in any case,
That was huge.
I didn't
5 years ago.
I didn't know what Heroes was, but I was told this morning that she was Coach Yost's daughter in Remember the Titans, which is a character a lot of people don't like, but I quite
Oh, that's
like.
where she started, right? Her
She
career started, I
Perhaps
believe.
had worked before that, but I'm not familiar.
Yeah,
But-
she's been in our life for many decades, Jake.
Yeah.
Or was. Or still is, I guess, right? Film is, like, the video doesn't just disappear. Oh, my gosh.
Did she have some like crazy situation going on? Obviously, if you're down in your 30s, okay. Because I heard Clarence over there talking to somebody on the phone, but I assumed he was having like a family issue. But he was
You
like,
think Clarence was talking about Hayden Panettiere?
he might have been. He was like, it's a child star who, like, had some sort of assault situation going on at home.
I don't think I would have had that in my
No,
bingo. Like,
but and now I want to yell over and
things
ask, but I don't want
Clarence
him to
Hill
respond.
might be
I don't want him to respond. No, my daughter.
Yeah.
things Clarence Hill might be talking about.
That's tough for you, man. I'm sorry.
No, for you. I'm saying congrats.
Oh,
You always guaranteed me that.
that I would outlive her.
Yeah.
I'm
And
ready
I
to
woke
give.
up this morning very excited for you.
There's not that many people on the list, but despite the fact that he's a hero of mine, I'd like to put people who are the same age as me that I'll probably outlive. Tim Dillon, I want to put on that list.
Tim Dillon.
I would have thought he was 48 to 50. He said last night he was 41, and you know his joke was which is a tough age to be when you look 53 because he does.
Yeah, and
He lived hard early.
I was watching the whole set being like, man, we kind of look alike.
Yeah. In any case.
In any case, yeah. So thanks to Plum Quick for having us out here. Plum Quick is our title sponsor. We have Parlay Collective. That's our marketing firm. That's our supporting sponsor. And also thanks to Puddle Pools. And, hey, we showed up at our Airbnb this weekend, and there was a giant stack of How Water a case of How Water. Many cases of How Water.
Dumped out all that swill.
So thanks to that, yeah, Blake has all this. He drinks this sludge.
Yep.
Well, whatever's in the fridge is not for you guys anyway. So don't touch it. Stop moving it around and stop turning the labels. I know what y'all are doing. And
You're getting
also,
mad.
It's good to be back.
if I put a picture frame down, don't put it back up. I don't need a cat staring at me in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Oh, you're putting the cat frame down?
Yeah, it's weird. Leave it alone.
There is a lot of people touching things that aren't theirs. Someone took my my stevia this morning. Had it laying right over there.
Yeah. No, that was me.
I was not in the house.
I was like, you know what? I'll just leave it here next to my other, the half cup of coffee. Certainly, why would anybody take it?
Is that
And then
why? Is that why you took your cereal?
It's not like a huge. Well, that's going to sound mean.
I get one cup of coffee,
Yeah.
then I drink half of it, and I fill half of it with water.
Yeah.
I like my weak coffee. And, then I came back down for my second cup of coffee, and there's my half cup of coffee. Nobody had touched that.
Yeah.
Well,
And then my little stevia that I had laid next to it
I think
is
it's
not there. And I'm like,
it's odd because he's a very clean
I brought
guy,
it
but
from home.
It's
Like,
clear
it's
that
special
he doesn't
stevia. It's-
really
it's-
think about living with other people much because in most places,
pure.
if you leave 3 ripped open packets on the counter and just walk off with next to a cup,
I had the two ripped
it's like,
ones next
well,
to the
that's
two
trash. We don't
unripped
just
ones.
leave trash on the counter.
even
That's-
worse, he just threw it away.
Then he just threw it away
Yes.
as if it cost nothing.
It might literally cost nothing. But yeah, that's
Probably the percentage, yeah.
I don't want those little sugar crystals getting out on the counter. That's disgusting. Put a napkin down underneath it or something if it's
Hold on. I'd like
an
to just,
issue.
if we're going to talk, I'm very interested to talk about what Jake thinks is and is not disgusting.
Uh-oh.
I might have to share a picture. Remember the picture I took in the car?
Yeah, I know it's going.
All right, I'll just say. Well, you know what? Let's first just jump into this weekend check and thank Plum Quick. It is our title sponsor, plumquickcompany.com. They have that annual membership you can sign up for just $199. It's great. What do they do for you? Let's see. I got it written here.
Well, they don't. I can promise you.
The water heater flush.
It's
what?
not like these three guys. They're not going to show up and be like, "Ew." In general, they're pretty on board with whatever. You can't gross them out.
They give you the whole home plumbing inspection, which is a great bit because you get little things that pop up throughout the year, and you're like, I'm not going to call for this one little thing. Well, you got a lot of little things.
Don't put
They
it
do
off.
the water heater flush, one drain maintenance visit, or sewer camera inspection. They got a camera that they could put down there in the pipes. What do you think of that? You're like, whoa.
I think they should stream it.
Maybe they will. Why don't we do that sometime? They waived the $89 service fee. Anyway, the $199 a year Plum Quick home membership is great.
Talk to a couple people that this has already paid for itself. So hook it up with them at plumquickcompany.com, 469-331-3669, and they are the reason we are here at training camp.
All right, things Jake thinks are disgusting. On evidence, first piece of evidence, we say yes to a torn open stevia pack sitting next to an untorn open stevia pack. That's so disgusting, I'm going to take all of what's on the counter and throw it all away.
Just not used to being around other people, I don't think.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm the guy who's not used to being around other people.
All right.
So I got in the car this morning thinking, well, surely they took the car. It's not there anymore. And I looked in the cup holder. Oh, there it is. Is it a tin of Lucy? It is not. Is it one Lucy that was in someone's mouth and was determined to be used up? It was, and it's been there for 4 days. He's like, you know what? I'm done with this Lucy in my mouth. I will just set it here in the cup holder because I'm so used to being with other people
I
and
did
to
this
not
on
being
purpose
disgusting.
Because the other day,
It was a test.
And I did it on purpose, so then I spent my whole weekend with it as well. Just hopefully that Dan would see it Monday morning.
This is actually a trap.
I put it, and so it fell out of my pocket on in the passenger seat the other day. And we got out of the car, and he pointed at it, and he goes, "What?" And I go, "What?" And he goes, "Well, like, is that yours?" And I go, "The nicotine
Why was the
pouch?"
thing that was in your mouth in your pocket?
I think it felt because you take it out of your mouth, and then I put it in my pocket.
That's not a good answer. That's
just
not
throw it
like,
on the-
oh, yeah, that's what people
You
do.
throw it on the ground? Is that the move?
What about the trash?
Yeah, trap.
Well, eventually I would, normally. But this time he became so, like, appalled by it, I was like, fuck it, and just threw it in the coffee holder, and I haven't thought about it since then. But trust me, I'm aware that I'm learning I'm a less litterer. I was in L.A., the TC, hero of L.A. yesterday, and I had a lemonade that I had purchased that in trying to throw trash away had poked a hole in the bottom of it. And it was empty, but there was ice. And TC's like, I'm holding it out the window so that it leaks out the window, and we're going to drive somewhere and throw it away. And he goes, just throw that shit out. We're like in the middle of the Santa Monica. I'm like, what?
It's actively leaking.
He's like, just throw that shit out. I'm like, no,
Well, what about
I'm not gonna
instead of
throw
just
it
holding
out.
it so it can drip? What if you just dumped it out?
There was
Well,
trash in it.
Yeah, it had more trash.
Like we had collected all of the trash except
And
for
water.
your nicotine pouch.
So you took trash and put it in a liquid.
Yeah,
It was
so
ice.
it's trash juice dripping out the bottom.
was
So that's
like
why
ice.
I'm saying,
Okay.
just get rid of this as quick as we can.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd throw the whole thing on the ground though.
There's very few times I would say just throw your trash out the window. This felt like as close as we'll get to an exception.
And then this morning I was like, hey, I think because we had a long day yesterday, and when we got to the car, I took my belt off because I had khaki shorts and a poncho on. I took my belt off. And this morning when Dan was leaving, I walked out. I was like, oh, I think my belt's out in the car. He goes, oh, it is. I was like, what the fuck?
I don't believe that's the tone I used.
I
At
was
all.
like, dude, we didn't, like, film a fucking... What does he think we did to the car? I was like, my belt's in
TC
there.
was filming the
Yeah, he's just like, oh, yeah,
Jake
I
porno
know.
in the back.
I'm like, I'm just going to grab my belt.
All right, I have some for my weekend check. Includes Dan fights with his wife.
Heck yeah.
Oh, this is
What a
exciting.
start.
Friday is garbage day.
I bet that was.
Y'all fight a lot when you go on the road. Why?
Garbage and recycling.
What do you
day.
mean? Why? Now
I don't
I'll
wanna-
stand up for him because there's one person making sure that everything runs, and
Okay.
and they forget that there's someone doing it.
All right.
So I want to make sure the recycle bin and garbage aren't just overflowing when I get home. We're going to be gone for 2 garbage days. And so I've learned from the past, or so I thought. Because the garbage comes at like 7:15 or 30 or something like that. And so in the past, I have, a reminder the night before or something. That's no good.
Well, it's
reminding me all that.
Even it can be taken as condescending.
So now I'm up. I'm still on Texas time. We're fighting it. I'm up at 6:45 a.m. Texas time. And I know, okay, she's up with the dogs now. This is the wheelhouse. She's getting ready. She has to be at work at like 7:30. Texted. It's garbage day. Don't forget to take garbage out. That's right, Matt Grimm. So I get a text back, 8 hours later, 10, I don't know. Sorry, forgot.
Well,
I don't know that you can say, and then I was like, can you say sorry, forgot if you were like, you can't forget at 6:45, right? It's right then. That was the thing. It was now. And then, so I got the, I guess you remember everything. I don't.
No.
That's why I set alarms for myself at 6:45 to take out the garbage.
And remind you. But then what you hear is like, well, I didn't have time because X, Y, and Z. And to which I usually say, are those the first time X, Y, and Z have happened? And did they take a different amount of time than they have before, or this pretty much the same?
Right.
So on those
This ain't
days,
gonna help.
I'll add 5 to 7 minutes because I've done this a few times, so I know how long it takes. You can just do that. You can just add a little bit of time and take care of it. But then it becomes it's your fault for somehow.
It's my fault if I ever want to
Dude, and I just
have
imagine
her do
Dan
stuff to my thing again.
staring at his home cameras like a deer blind, just waiting for her to emerge. Like, is she gonna show up? Nothing.
So, doing a little walk last night, wondering what would it be like to live here? Maybe it's not the way it should be. What would I want to go do if I lived here? There's something to having a short amount of time here and just loving it. But looking at the weather app and seeing how hot it is in Dallas.
Yeah, there's a family next door with like a 10-year-old who just gets to live with the ocean right there in this weather.
Yeah.
They have to be over it or just thinking this is how things are.
That kid's having more sex than you are.
Also, probably worth more right now.
That's unfair.
So,
we were with a friend who said he knew someone who grew up in Ventura and says it's the worst. It's terrible. It's an awful place to grow up.
just because it's dirty? Like, I was thinking it's kind of dirty.
There's no way he has a reason. It's just whatever
There's
you grew
Lucy
up. If your
packs
parents were
everywhere.
kind of mean during that, you're going to be like, it sucked.
Huh.
Right?
I don't know.
There's
I
no
found that to
like
be-
good logical
I
reason
brushed
to say
that point
Ventura's
off
bad.
and disregarded it as, whatever.
Yeah, I didn't want to hear more of that guy's takes.
So, but I walked up to the beach because we're very close, 6 houses away from the beach. So I walked up to the beach because, I'm not usually around a beach when I'm going on a walk at home. They don't have a beach at Home Depot. So
Maybe one day a lagoon, though.
So I go up to the beach.
I
Do you
hear
have that
they're big.
video? So this is the video. So then I see a guy on the beach. I'm like, what is he doing? Because it's beautiful. It's magical. The sun is setting, and it's the beach. It's the ocean. It's so big. This guy, I don't know if you can fire any audio on that, or if we'd even be able to hear it if he did. He's playing the bagpipes.
Yeah.
What?
He was. Can you play it?
Oh, you can hear it. Maybe he lost his crew in that bay.
He's just standing next to the water.
That's
Like this one I'm showing now, he's kind of shuffling along, but when I first walked up there, he was just kind of staring straight out into the ocean.
and one of the top 5 most cumbersome instruments. So to get it to the to the shore, it's like, all right, bring the harp.
Yeah. What else? what could you be doing out there?
There's a reason ukulele is
playing a
the preferred ocean instrument. It's portable. It's tiny. That's insane, and I love it. See, I saw this morning. I thought I saw a pretty cool ocean scene. I walked out there and I thought they were like buoys or like bobby. I saw rope things that looked like they were attached out pretty far. And then I started looking closer and walking closer, and I could see what looked like arms coming up next to each one of them, and they were tied to people. And it was people that just swim parallel to the beach, way out there in a line of 10 to 12 of them. Insane, dude. They're swimming through serious current, and they just have those things tied to them.
Did you get the contact info?
I tried to take a picture, but they were so small you couldn't even really see them.
Would you like to be a part of that?
Yeah.
Like a little Congo line?
It was crazy.
Congo?
How
Congo?
long? How long are you swimming out there? I guess you're not going to drown with that thing tied to you, but bagpipes is a different level.
Yeah, but maybe he's always had the dream. I love playing the bagpipes. Wish I could do it while staring at the ocean. And there he is.
So what's it going to be?
What?
I'm trying to think of what Dan will be staring at the ocean, walking about.
My dream? With my Jordan Hudson.
That's too easy.
She'll be walking with me. I'll be doing TikTok or whatever the social media is in 30 years. I'll be doing it with her, and you'll be like, oh, my God, look what he's turned into and his legacy. And it's like, yeah, whatever.
That's how Can Dan finally gets started. She gets him to start the account.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I did buy some canned fish. And no one bothered that. No one ate that.
It's all you.
No one messed with my canned fish at all. And then I'm going to hand it off to Clayton for a little weekend check. Or can you? You got a mic?
He's got a mic.
The reason I was going to hand it off is because part of my weekend check was going to be that one of the things I sat down and watched on TV with Clayton, because Clayton had the remote, and he chose, there was all these NFL games on that were yesterday. You could have seen Shador Sanders.
Right. A lot of debuts.
Could have seen Caleb Williams. Did he play?
No chance.
Didn't play?
Come on, he's the Iceman.
The Iceman doesn't play. Could have seen Jackson Dart.
Yeah.
Anyway, we were watching Mama June. The show is called Mama June, From Not to Hot.
Yep.
Yeah, that's great.
And there was a lot of concern about whether we could get Mama June to show up at the courthouse for her.
Oh.
I bet that's a pretty consistent question.
For what?
Whatever. I don't know. Oh, and the other big thing that we did, and Grim can even comment on this too, because Matt and I and Clayton and Benji, our good listener friend, drove down to our crypto friend Nick Black's house.
What city again?
What city was that? Thousand Oaks?
That was Sherman Oaks.
Sherman Oaks. So that where the mall in Fast Times at Ridgemont High
Okay.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
is within minutes of this guy's house. And he has an incredible house. By the way, he's not so hot on Bitcoin these days.
Uh-oh.
Not so hot on the coin.
Jake was actually saying that too when we were driving down.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That he's against Bitcoin?
I'm not against Bitcoin.
Anyway,
It
he's
feels like
saying-
it's cooling off.
Yeah, he's just saying it's not he wouldn't jump into Bitcoin these days. He doesn't have a Bitcoin.
I thought Trump was.
But it's an incredible, would you call it a mansion?
I would call it a mansion, yes.
Yeah.
Beautiful house.
It's like the greatest house I've ever been in.
I believe it.
And I think he was like living in Hollywood Phil's garage like a couple years ago.
Damn.
So that
He
might
went
be
from
really
not to
nice
hot.
garage. Yeah. So anyway, all right. Sorry, Clayton.
Oh. I mean, we really didn't do anything.
You kind
Just
of
went.
you took everything he had.
I don't really know what
He
you
watched
want me
Mama
to talk
June
about.
not to hot, and
Yeah.
I didn't think we were off to a great start here whenever you said, can you get a mic? And he goes, it's all the way over there. And it was probably 2.5 feet.
I'm not
Clayton,
gonna
are you
reach-
having a good time or no?
I'm not going to reach over. I'm working.
Here at California, are you
Yes.
happy that you're here?
I think he
I'm working.
doesn't.
I have
He'd rather
gainful
us not
employment.
go on the road.
You should see how sour he is in Irving.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I
This
have.
is sparkling.
I mean,
He doesn't.
what do y'all want from me? I'm working. I'm trying to make sure the show's streaming fine.
And it is,
I've
and
got
it's great.
5 internet sources going over here.
Besides that, I just want to know, are you happy to be in California or no? Are you saying no? You'd rather be back in Texas, on Texas soil with Whataburger and...
This is what's best for the show, so I'm happy to do what's best for the show.
Okay.
Yeah, no lies told there.
Just tough to be away from the more free gun laws.
Can't carry a firearm here. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, you can't carry some stuff, but you can carry some stuff. You know, you got a little trade-off.
I made this point the other day. You can have flavored, like
Vapes.
marijuana gummies and,
Oh.
and stuff, but you can't have flavored nicotine.
Yeah, it makes no sense.
It makes no
Yeah, you
sense.
could have flavored marijuana vape,
Yeah,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
but not
You
flavored.
can. They
regular
sold me
vape.
some recently.
It's insane. This will stop it, but whatever.
Okay, so it's just the dirty libs. You just don't like that whole... Just the whole vibe of
I
California.
mean, I got a Spencer McKenzie's hat, so bought in there.
Yeah, that is... I think I have 3 or 4. I can't remember how many times I've been to Spencer's. But I'm trying to win. I'm trying to win the Spencer's game.
On the flavored vape thing, I am certainly would never transport any of this across lines or anything, but my wife was asking for some vapes. And so I went into the store, and the lady's like asking, I'm like, I want some of these, but you tell me which ones are the good ones. And she's like, do you like the more weed flavored or the more fruity flavored? And I'm sure that my wife likes the more fruity flavored, so that's what I say. The lady's like response back, I'm like, yeah, okay, bud.
Yeah. Are the glory holes over there?
Yeah.
They'll bend over.
Yeah.
So, our portion of the weekend check will be brought to you by Community Mechanical, our good friends at Community Mechanical who have done work at Brandon Aubrey's house. They've done work at all of
Blake
our
wishes
houses.
they were here.
I know he does.
They could cool down your room.
And it's warmer today, so
Probably fire a mini split in there.
would love that.
I am not looking at the weather this week because I know that it feels like it's going to be hotter and Blake is going to be in a worse mood.
I'm doing great over here.
But Community Mechanical will be waiting for him at home. Have him out to do the preventative maintenance. It's kind of like what we talked about with Plum Quick. You have them out there. They take a look at things. And that way when you do have real issues, they're already on top of it. You're in their system. You get a discount on work. If you get a new system, they will purchase you a sit-in. And you'll get to come hang out and see us do the show if that's something you're into. CommunityDFW.com or 469-667-7290. Don't forget about them for commercial work, too. A couple Cane Rossos, a few game days. We've got Community in there. I know Jeremy.
They'll cut a commercial?
Nate at
Like
Silverback uses them for a
spots?
lot of his commercial stuff. That's our job, buddy. So CommunityDFW.com. Hit him up and talk to him about Enos Kanter playing in the WNBA.
Community Mechanical. Travis and the team real cool. You don't want your house to explode. Don't be a bitch, so pick up the phone. Dan almost died.
Parent Square.
So, yeah, where do we go? Blake had a huge weekend.
Blake can close.
TC and Jake had a huge weekend.
We left Saturday morning. We all did, but TC and I left a little bit later than Blake did. We drove up to L.A., and the first thing we did was we went to go see The Odyssey 70 millimeter. Is that what you call it?
Mhm.
The biggest screen they have.
So this is bigger than the IMAX in Dallas? Or the same?
I think it might be a little bigger because I think this is #1 in the world, the City Walk 70 millimeter. Because the one in Dallas they'll always say is 5 stories, and I did hear them advertise this one as 6 stories. I would not say it looked to my eye like it was definitely a story taller, but it was a very, very, very big screen.
Packed?
70%. It was 11 a.m. on a Saturday morning. So, but also
And all the tickets were sold. Like we were in the second row because whenever we showed up 3 weeks ago to buy tickets, that was all that was left. So some people might not have showed, but they definitely bought tickets.
City Walk, apparently also known as a Chinese theater. There's apparently nothing to do with South Park there. So to me, I mean, you think about the Soda Sopa series.
Oh wait, it's called City Walk.
Yeah, not WOK.
That's
but
the Man's Chinese Theater.
No. He's just making a joke about walk and walk.
Oh,
people actually call it that, though. I'm telling you. But I digress. The point is, it's at Universal Studios, so that's a whole other experience unto itself. Like, you got a park where you park to go to the theme park, and then you're walking in with everyone to go to the theme park. Except here's a movie theater.
And also a Margaritaville and a Buca de Beppo.
It's I mean, you're in a theme park. I'm not like a cinephile, but I mean, if you can go do that, you should go do that.
And those big LA theaters, oftentimes, and this was certainly the case here, they display the costumes that were used in the making of the movie. Like, they'll end up in a museum someday, but the intermediary step while the movie's in theaters is the top theaters in the world. They'll have, like his second in command on the boat. I don't remember the Indian guy.
Yeah.
His costume he's wearing the whole time he's on the boat. It was just waiting there for us whenever we get out of the theater.
and then you guys look at it and nod and go.
He was pretty into it.
I was.
TC's
I like
really
it.
into all of it.
I love looking at it and nodding.
Okay.
I love doing that.
I'd seen the movie before, but to be honest, dude.
Oh, you have?
Yeah, I went with my wife.
Oh.
Yeah, where there was orange chicken next to him.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But you just sit there and you just stare at the top of the screen because they're in the ocean a lot, and it just looks crazy. You're like, oh my, this is as much as I could see without being. It's like being at Cosm. That's the closest experience I could say. So we got out of there, and now it's the afternoon. We didn't really have anything else planned. We had a hotel we could check into at 4, and I did a little digging and found some very off the beaten path open mics in the Hollywood area. There are a lot of them. That doesn't mean there'll be anybody at them, but a lot of opportunities. So I signed up for a 4 o'clock and a 5 o'clock.
Just to get some reps in?
I'm out here, It's like,
Maybe get discovered?
no.
Oh.
You want to see the Hollywood comedy scene.
That had absolutely nothing to do with Discovered. We had a gap in our window. We didn't really have anything to do. What we ended up doing was we went with VJ to the Groundlings Theater Saturday night.
VJ Boyd.
Yeah, of
Awesome.
Hollywood. So he met up with us, and we went to an improv show, which maybe we'll talk about that more tomorrow in depth if there is anything. But in the intervening time, I signed up for a 4 o'clock and a 5 o'clock.
That's the most famous improv, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's up there for sure. For sketch, it's up there. I mean, a lot of SNL people. There's people we saw the other night that have a shot, I would say. But so these open mics.
Did you go watch him?
The first one, yeah.
And that was kind of he's never, he's obviously not been with me before. So you don't know what you're going to get. And you especially don't know what you're going to get signing up at 4 p.m. on a Saturday in another city. But I did. There was a list. There were 4 or 5 other people's names on it. You could see them online. It said Venmo $5. So I did.
You had to pay to get in the open mic.
Which I think is sometimes they'll be bring 5, get 5. And you got to bring people. But dude, we walked in and it is it was just called the Hollywood Comedy. You could probably look it up online. It is a hole in the wall.
It's about the size of the tent. It's
Yeah.
bigger than the tent, but not by a ton.
AC's broken. There's 2 people standing outside when we walk up that we come to find out they're going to go up, but they look they look unhoused. They look between unhoused and your normal LA guy who lives in somehow he's got a bungalow that he's paying $900 a month for, because they're both older, street, somewhat methy looking white guys. Well, Johnny had dreaded Johnny. He's just a guy, he's like any guy you see walking on the beach,
Either on medication or need to be.
Yeah, he's got a half shirt on with no sleeves, sandals, capris. He's like the tannest a Caucasian can be.
He was the
leathery.
Jaws poster replaced by a sandwich instead of a shark.
That's right, he had a shirt. He had a shirt on. And then the other guy was kind of a Rodney Dangerfield type vibe. But just both L.A. is all get out. And I'm like, okay, I don't know if these guys do they run the club? I don't know. We go in, we sit down. There's another guy, and he's like, are you guys here for the open mic? Like shocked. And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, okay. We're like, oh, okay. This is going to be a disaster. And, it kind of was. But TC's not really familiar with how these things go. I would say it was not that dissimilar from home. It was just turned up a little bit. You just got people, I don't even know if they fancy themselves as like stand-up comics. They just want to get up and talk. And they're going to make people listen. And this is an opportunity to do that. So they both got up and kind of had jokes. Not really. The guy who was really more Rodney Dangerfield had some punchlines. None of them landed. But he did have a pretty good bit of he would issue his punchline and he'd look over and he'd go, at least the fan is working. Because the fan was just the only thing you could hear in the silence of his, like an oscillating fan. Because the AC is broken. They're all wiping down the mic before they take it with Clorox wipes. And this young kid, who was the only other person, he came up third. And he's like, hey, to one of the guys, he's like, didn't they kick you out of here for saying the N-word last week? He's like, you've been banned for this play. Like,
that wasn't me.
he's like, that
I
was
didn't
me.
do that.
And then the owner's like, it's a different guy. We got a lot of them that look the same. And I'm like, fuck, I'm just going to go do my bit. So I did, and then we left. And
Did you hear more reaction than just the fan?
a little bit, but it was barely. It was tough.
They're not paying attention.
Dreaded Johnny gave me some good laughs.
They were all paying attention. Like, it's just such a small room that no one was laughing at anything, but all of them were super happy to be there.
Yeah.
Like, they were really excited that they got to tell their stories. They loved that there was a new person here. And so, like, it's not like they were rolling on the floor laughing at his stuff, but they were very encouraging and just, like, smiling.
Okay,
and,
so
like,
they all knew each other. They'd all been there before.
yes, they're there all the time. Yeah.
Or will
They
be
knew
for
about
another
each
month or
other's-
so because they were like, yeah, the inspectors are closing this place down. We're getting
Yeah.
sued. They had all kinds of stories. So then,
And there's stuff like he's saying, there weren't really jokes. I didn't laugh much, but like I was just so excited for the slice of life that I was witnessing.
it's like going to AA. If you've never been
Yeah.
to it's like
it was a good AA.
There's just people out there that you might miss them, but they got stuff to say, and you can go see them say it.
They can be kind of hard to find. I compared it to like Alamo art. It had
Well,
that kind of feel.
Yeah. Yeah. So now I have another one. I'm like, all right, well, this is down the street. I'll go to this. TC's like, I've had enough. So I
Wanted to take some pretty pictures.
went to this other one, and it was like in a almost like an apartment building where there was a gate code, and when I went in, there was some kid who was probably like 20, 21, Indian kid, who I think is just like a rich LA Zoomer. Because he clearly was renting out this space. There was 4 or 5 of his buddies there, and they were just doing comedy, like in this room. And when I got there, they were finishing another open mic, and 2 people left. And so I walked in, and I was like, is this it? And they're like, yeah, let's do it. And they were great. And then I left, and it was really weird.
What do you mean they were great?
A couple of them were funny,
Oh,
few of them weren't at all. But they were a good audience. They
It
were
was
better
more
than
of it was a way better scene.
yeah, way better. Despite the fact that it was like in a really weird. It felt like I was in a college apartment. Very strange. And then we chilled, went to the Groundling show, and then yesterday it was baseball time. So I've never been to Dodger Stadium, and so we went. We got tickets from Matt Small from the Milwaukee Brewers, the hottest team in baseball, in town to play the rival 2-time champ Dodgers.
Dan, you've been to Dodger Stadium a bunch of
You know,
times, right?
Yeah.
Where would it rank for you?
I mean, right up there with Fenway or Wrigley.
Yeah.
It's just a legendary. You're there.
It's just such a
there's-
cooler surrounding than Fenway
there's-
or Wrigley.
Yeah, for sure. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
They've done like an incredible job of protecting
But you should
it.
go. If you like baseball at all, you should go to Dodger
It's
Stadium.
so good.
Like simple
You
stuff.
had never been?
I'd been once before, and I
Okay.
loved it. I was so excited to be back.
You know, all the signs in the outfield
Yeah.
for advertisements are the same shape. Like there's just a uniformity. That's something that, from my touch of Tiz, I really like things to be uniformly. That's why I'm throwing your Stevie away. It's me problem, not you. But I like the way at Dodger Stadium, everything is just like, I don't know, it's perfect. It fits. It's the same, like the angles and the shapes all fit.
It's such a
palm
consistent
trees,
design
Palm
aesthetic.
trees. Yeah, it's consistent. And we weren't in any, like, I always hear about the beating to get in and out, but we had all day. So we went to Philippe's.
It's always good to have Norm with you.
That's what I've heard.
If you need a handicap parking.
Across the street, Philippe's is a sandwich shop that claims to have invented the French dip.
Okay.
Like the first.
Hard to call him on that, right?
Yeah. And that place is packed before a game. That was awesome. And then the game itself was electric, dude. It's Scooble versus the young stud the Brewers wouldn't trade for Scooble. It's day game. It was, dude, it was heaven. It was incredible.
You said it was awesome when Ohtani would go up to bat.
Oh, yeah.
So like just I've never seen anything like it in baseball before.
The electricity.
Yeah.
I was
Like
walking
he's
around.
a don't miss at bat guy. Like there's very few of those.
Yeah.
But you won't go get a beer. You won't go get whatever. You won't go to the bathroom if he's coming up that inning.
I was taking pictures with my camera, so I was walking the entire stadium, and you could tell when he's up to bat. Every single person in the concourse walks to where they can see the field and stops until he's done.
Yeah, and
That's
it's
awesome.
and we had an angle. We were like behind home plate and to the right, and
Great seats.
awesome. And for him being left-handed, like you're at his back, and he looks giant, and he stands in the box so big, and his walk-up song that he uses is Michael Bublé, "Feeling Good," which sounds really corny. But it has like a final boss of a video game feel to it. Like it's this very sweeping, dramatic, and we got to see him get up with 2 on, 1 out in the 8th, 4-1. And I told Dan on the way here, I would have bet yes. If there was a 50-50 right there, I would have been like, he's tying this game. And you could just feel it. And he hit into a double play. Had a pretty competitive at bat, but it ended with a hit into a double play, and then the stands filled out. But, man, just a glorious, glorious day. I don't know if I can play some of this, or pull me up, Blake. Let's see if it. No chance. Oh, inputs.
Yep. Hold on.
It'll probably get us dinged by YouTube, anyways. But even for just like a couple seconds, and then we had some time to kill after that, and then we went to see Tim Dillon at the Comedy Store, another place I've never been.
Have you been to the Comedy Store, Dan? At some
No,
point? Oh,
I don't
really?
think so. But you've always heard of the Comedy Store.
Yeah.
Sure.
That's not where Mitzi Shore.
Yeah.
Is that her place? Oh,
Uh-huh.
okay.
Yes. Now, it's not where Michael Richards started his descent. That's the Laugh Factory.
But that's like half a mile.
Yeah.
They're both right there on Sunset. That, just driving down that area, like, it's one of the iconic streets in all of America. It's right at the foot of the mountains. And, countless amazing, famous things have happened there because, like, all the metal bands from the 80s, all the venues where they played are right there. And then, the Comedy Store where, every single comedian you've ever heard of has played at some point.
Did you go down Hollywood Boulevard and stuff?
Not yesterday. I've done that.
Okay.
Remember, I did that on that one tour. Dude, I had a couple
Oh,
deja
the,
vu moments yesterday.
The TMZ tour.
A shudder.
That was great, the TMZ tour.
Let me see, Blake.
Did you go to the last place where Janis Joplin ate?
Okay.
We didn't have a chance, no.
So this is. Hold on. He comes to the plate, and you just hear.
Sounds very old school,
It's crazy, dude.
like 50s or 60s type.
Yeah, I feel like
Hollywood.
L.A. Yeah, it's like a show,
And then he's
And
just
he
up
takes
there
his time.
taking his cuts.
dude, and it was awesome. And it really, from a baseball standpoint, it was really cool because like that matters to the Brewers and their fans. I don't know how much anything matters to the Dodgers and their fans, but
Those people love the Dodgers.
you're probably right. That's about the most hardcore sports fan you get out here, right?
Yeah, I mean, obviously people love the Lakers too, but
That just feels more in vogue. Baseball's like harder to love. But the Brewers, the Dodgers had a very messy day defensively. A lot of
yeah.
kind of half-ass plays in the field. Skubal
Because they
doesn't
live out here. They're like,
Skubal doesn't
it'll be
really
fine.
love fielding his position.
That's why I don't want to live out here.
Whereas
I
the
don't think I'll
Brewers-
care about anything.
I want to work like I live in Milwaukee.
Yeah.
And they are on top of their shit yesterday.
I read
They were-
something about that the collective baseball world lost its mind when the Dodgers traded for Skubal because they're just going to waltz to another World Series. Someone forgot to tell the Brewers, though.
Oh, no doubt. Oh, dude, I was full Chappie in the stands yesterday. Like when they made an error, like the Dodgers made an error to keep an inning going, I was just like, you can't buy that. Can't trade for that, can you?
Nope.
Can't pay for that.
Can't defer money on that?
Yeah. You
Justin
try to buy a
Bieber
little
was
hustle.
behind home plate.
He was. Justin Bieber was.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you can see him on the telecast.
Should I have gotten less excited when I heard that?
Oh, really?
I was pretty excited.
Wait, Justin Bieber?
Last album's great.
All right, let's move on to Blake's weekend check. Blake had a lot. And,
Well, were you going to talk about what we saw on the way to the Dodger Stadium?
We do need to do that real quick. How about that?
Yeah.
So, big fan of covering the LA news out here. You see a lot when you watch the nightly news. I got a separate YouTube TV account where I'm recording all of it, which was helpful last night because we needed to check and see if the situation we saw was covered. I have a news story about it, but we were driving. You know the areas better.
Hancock Park.
It was a nice neighborhood. You always know you're in a nice neighborhood when the street is called Lucerne. Because that's in
Yeah.
Switzerland, and there's never going to be like a shitty neighborhood where it's like, oh, I'm over here at Lake Lucerne Boulevard.
That's not in South Dallas?
No. Think more civil rights leaders. So we're driving through, and there's some streets blocked off, and I look back, and I see a fire truck that is not a regular fire truck. But I didn't clock it immediately, and TC goes, that's SWAT. And we were like, oh, shit. So we make a loop around the block, and we try, and the next street is closed. And that's what LAPD SWAT rolls in, a murdered-out fire truck that says LAPD SWAT real big on the front of it. Just a black, it's menacing looking. And so now we're like, let's just park. So we parked in this residential neighborhood and walked, 7-8 houses to the corner. There's another guy there who's like lives in the neighborhood. He's walking his dog. He's like, what's going on? We're like, I don't know. We just got here. And we're like, we're pretty close, dude. I would say 50 yards from the back of this house where there is lady cop holding rifle and two other cops, one with shotgun, one with pistol. They're standing there like ready. Birds got the chopper overhead.
Yeah, that was how we, it was seeing the dark fire truck and then being like, yeah, and I guess there is a chopper that I can hear right now.
Yeah.
And then we look out the window, it's an LAPD chopper.
How
Yeah.
excited are you guys?
Oh man, we're
At
like
this
this is, and it's like this is Sunday
Rock
morning.
hard.
Yeah. I'm trying to see if I can
Oh,
find
it's
it.
Sunday morning, and it's so Vic Mackey,
Yeah. And so
Lady
there you
Cop.
go. The lady cop was.
Did you
was-
feel your Riz?
Dude, I feel like we were
was
pretty
far
far
away.
away. She was on point.
Still,
The ones
feel like-
working because they had the police line do not cross. It was dudes working those.
Yeah, and TC got out and started taking photos, like Nightcrawler style.
Journalist.
Yeah.
The cop was, he seemed interested. He's like, "You do this professionally?" I'm like, "I'm just for
do
fun."
now.
And yeah. Well,
He's like posing. But it turns out, yeah, they'd been there for a couple hours. And I now know of something. You said you found the Yuka app. What was the other one you were just talking about? For me now, it's the Citizen app.
yes.
Because Tim Dillon referenced it last night, and I downloaded it this morning to look up details. This is like their next door on steroids. This is just for homeless and people you don't want, if you're a rich person. It's not just like, hey, there's a bake sale or your dog's out. But, yeah, somebody broke in naked with a baseball bat. And we saw pictures of him bringing the guy out. It happened around 8 a.m., bringing the guy out. And he had wounds from gunshot and canine. He's awake. He was alive. White guy sitting up on a gurney. Looked like one of the...
Naked.
Yeah, looked like one of the henchmen from Point Break. Like one of War Child or something. Like just got spazzed out. Broke it. The homeowners got out. And so then I guess they were there for a couple hours trying to get this dude to come out. We eventually just left, but I was like, damn, dude.
Meth's a hell of a drug.
Just Sunday morning right here in very nice neighborhood. It was cool. Very cool. Big
That's
day,
awesome.
dude. We had a big weekend.
That is awesome. And then is Tim Dillon great?
Yeah.
Was the
Amazing.
show great?
I'm a big fan. I mean, I think he could rub people the wrong way because he's kind of like ranty, like he's doing a lot of rants where he's kind of Kinnison style again, not to overuse that, but he does have a lot of jokes, and I think they're great. But it's almost like White Chappelle to me. Like he's kind of just stalking around and like telling you what sucks about this or that, and he's right, but it's kind of philosophical less than it is like he's just like you go see Akash. Even when Akash is not like doing his set, it feels like more stand up. He's not like pontificating as much. But I love it, dude. I think I could listen to Tim Dillon scream at me for 45 minutes and
Yeah, I had a blast.
and love it. It was
The
great.
openers were all great.
Yeah. Good
Yeah,
time.
no, he had a bit about the Olympics coming to L.A. And he's like, "Did the homeless want this? Did someone go to them and say, guys, what do you want?" And they said, "Our answer may shock you."
Like, why is it here? No one, like, the collective groan in the room last night when he brought it up. Like, no one here gives a shit about the Olympics at all. They have homeless people. Like, everyone here is like, this sucks. They're like, what about the Olympics? I don't know. Good luck with it.
Blake, your weekend check is brought to us by Trident Access Services. That's our garage door company. Got a recent email. Says, hey, DumbZone. Want to give you a quick Trident testimonial. My finance called me, panicked, yesterday morning. She was distracted with getting kids in the car and to appointments, and they were late for the appointments. She backs out of the garage before it was all the way up. To make matters worse, she repeatedly tried to close the doors so she could leave. This resulted in everything coming off the rails, literally and figuratively. I packed up my computer, racing home. I thought only of Trident. I called them. Lisa answered, and she was thrilled to hear I was a DumbZone listener.
We like to hear that.
She put me in touch with James, who was in McKinney on a project. He assured me he would stop by my house on his way home to help. About 5 p.m., he shows up. Somehow he gets things put back together on the rails enough to safely put the door down for the night. This morning I had an estimate for a new door. We're scheduled for installation Monday. Awesome experience. Thank you for the recommendation from Christian. Just another happy Trident Access Services customer there.
TXTrident.com, 817-512-1212. Be like Christian. You could probably say this on the other side about a lot of industries like rehab. That one's probably husbands are keeping that one going. How much of Trident Access Services business is wives?
That's a great question.
Ooh, I didn't know. Just running over your garage or hitting your gate on accident, backing out like.
But it's not their fault.
It's not
There
their
was
fault.
other things happening.
Because you didn't tell them about the trash.
You're the one that wanted a garage door anyways.
That's classic. That would work.
So, just a quick reset. I produced the national radio broadcast for Compass Media.
Oh.
So because of that, this is a double work trip. I'm here at Cowboys training camp.
I'm
with the
not your
Dumb
wife,
Zone,
dude. You don't have to sell this to us.
And I also had to get myself to Seattle for Cowboys Seahawks in week 1 of the preseason.
Dude, like I said, I'm on Texas time. So I'm up like at 6:30, which is 4:30
Yeah.
local time. I got up Saturday. He's gone.
Yeah, I was afraid of LAX.
What time were you on the road?
4:30.
Oh, okay.
About then.
I must have got up just after you. You're already gone.
Yeah, so I was afraid of LAX, and
You
so I
should
gave
be.
myself plenty of time. I didn't want to be on someone else's schedule ordering an Uber at 4:30, so I just rented a car, drove down there myself, and LAX was easy enough. But getting on the plane at LAX to Seattle, I knew I had an early morning, and I knew I had a long day, so I gave myself the very back of the plane, window seat. That way I could just nuzzle in my corner and sleep for the plane, or sleep for the 3-hour plane ride, which Dallas to LA, 3 hours. LA to Seattle, 3 hours.
Illogical.
Didn't
I think
make
it's
any
'cause
Can I
sense
tell
to
you guys
me.
something?
It's because the Earth is spinning under you.
That's basically what I was going to say.
Well, I think the Earth is flat.
I think sometimes you guys ever watch soccer or football, and you feel like guys are running faster
No
when
one
they
does.
run horizontally than vertically.
Sure.
Like if you're having to dig back up to the middle of the field, I don't know what it is, but there's something about north.
Yeah.
North.
Uphill.
Yeah.
You had to fly uphill.
Basically, that's why it's harder
Probably
to go
getting back,
that-
it was like an hour, right?
north. That's why they put the wall up there.
It's probably
gets
about
tricky.
the same distance in miles. It's the entire height of the country.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah. Anyway,
that doesn't make sense.
I think you go west,
I wanted to nuzzle in my corner.
straight west.
I walked to the back of the plane, and there's someone in my seat.
You got to be kidding me! On an early morning flight?
Yeah.
And
which
this
I-
isn't the Cowboys playing. This is you're checking on to
Oh,
it.
he's with
Yeah.
the plebes.
Yeah, I'm flying commercial. And so I get there, and, we had gate changes. I thought my seat assignment might have changed, so I just went to the flight attendant, and I was like, I just want to make sure I'm in my right seat. And the guy sitting in the aisle says, hey, do you mind if we switch? And his wife was seated in my seat. And their tray tables were down. They had gotten some orange chicken or something. They had made themselves a home. I had no choice.
Oh,
you
got a
damn,
choice.
You got. I can't believe you.
You had the most exciting
What a
choice
pussy.
that I could imagine. I would
What a
love.
pussy.
Especially you.
Absolutely not.
You
Pack
punted.
up
I
the
get
chicken.
the aisle. I paid for the aisle. I want to sit on the aisle.
Oh, I'm sorry. You must be going to produce the national
about
broadcast for the Dallas Cowboys.
You go move to wherever she was sitting. Like displace someone else. No,
Who's
not
sitting
me.
in the middle?
I can't believe you did this.
Did they have someone in between them?
What a pussy! I hate.
They
you
could have
now.
been used.
I don't want to see you ever again.
I know.
Okay, so is there someone in between them?
No, it was a small plane, so
Okay,
it was
it's
2 by
2.
2.
Okay.
And where'd you go get cucked? You have to sit in the corner and watch them.
I had to sit next to him in the aisle, which
Yeah.
meant no sleep.
Yep.
Bad start. And I'm sorry. I got cut.
Dude, I got up at 4 a.m. to get
I
here.
know. But they were. I don't know. I'm just not as confrontational as I need to be. And I was just like, yeah, I guess.
Was there any air of disease on these people? Like, could you feel bad somehow? Was there?
You could have just
LAX to Seattle
you could
doesn't
have
feel like
had
a Pori flight.
the flight
It's not.
attendant do it.
I don't know, man.
Hold on.
I'm out of inputs. What'd you say?
Macron.
Yeah, and so I sat right next to
Yeah,
him.
there's a mic if you want it.
So I just sat next to
Grab
him
the handheld.
and stewed.
Did the guy know
Anyway.
you were mad?
Yeah, I looked down and I said, I guess. And
That's important.
so
now we made it work.
now the headset works.
Now that you're making noise with it.
So anyway, that's the start of the trip.
I'd be so fired up to make him pack up. I'd want to see him
You would have
put
said,
each little thing.
yes, I mind. All three of you
Absolutely.
would have made
Absolutely.
a scene.
I wouldn't have.
That wouldn't have been a scene. It would have been. Actually, I'm sorry.
I need
It's
the
a long
window.
day. I got up at 4:30 here, and
I would have made a
want the
scene.
seat.
I would have wanted to make a scene.
I would have wanted to, but I would have just eaten
Well, I needed y'all. Yeah.
On one of the flights to or from Ohio, there was a guy that he just read his ticket wrong and was looking at me like, "Hey, you're in my seat," and I loved every minute of the interaction. I knew.
it. Oh, righteous
I knew I had it.
indignation.
I knew the flight attendant would be telling him how wrong he was soon, and this is going to be fun.
Anyway, so get to Seattle. A lot of different cultures in Seattle. You got your Pacific Northwest lumberjacks. You got your Japanese people.
Here comes run the ball guy.
It's great. No. I got to see multiple bows at the airport. Thought that was great.
Okay.
They don't put their hands together. We learned that.
Yeah.
It's just
Koreans put their hands together. Japanese just
don't.
hands at side.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
For the future.
it was awesome to see.
I think Vancouver, similar. You'll see like a lot of native stuff at the airport.
Native what?
Like Native American. Seattle too, or no?
Like
I
the
know
Seahawks logo.
Yeah, I guess that. Yeah, it's like you'll see like canoes and stuff. You're like, oh, I forgot they had
TPs?
these folk up here.
Well, I saw this
I'm a Navajo, so that's less my. Sorry.
in the baggage claim. I saw this family of 3 sharing bone-in wings on their luggage. So they had their like rolling luggage set here, and in the middle was this giant pile of bone-in wings, and they were all just like dirty hands eating wings in the airport.
That's what's up.
Anyway,
Is that more or less weird than orange chicken in a movie?
I think
That's
it's more
weird.
Way
I think it's
more, yeah.
That's so gross.
I think it's
I think Dan
more
and I can
weird.
agree on that one. That is atrocious.
Took a yellow cab to the game, and we drove past T-Mobile Park where the Mariners play. And outside of the stadium are 3 statues for the Mariners.
Ken Griffey Jr.
Was one of them.
Ichiro
Was the
Suzuki.
second. Yeah, there's one more.
Hold on.
The pitcher.
Hold on.
It's
Is King Felix
yeah,
or Jay
Felix.
Buhner?
Not Felix Hernandez.
Oh no, the DH.
Edgar Martinez.
Edgar Martinez.
Edgar Martinez.
Yeah,
Nicely
Very good.
done, guys.
because he got in the Hall of Fame.
Very
Is that all
good,
Hall of Famers? Yeah.
I guess.
You got to get in the Hall of Fame to get a statue.
Probably.
Although they had Randy Johnson too.
They don't want to put one up for the one good year
Not
of
his
Cal
whole
Raleigh's career.
Boy.
Is Cal Rowley falling off?
Yeah.
I think the stat I saw on him the other day is he had more home runs last year than he has hits this year.
He's played a lot too.
He's been bad.
Who's falling off harder, him or Skeens?
Probably him.
Yeah.
Okay. Skeens has like a 5 ERA.
And if you remember, Cal Raleigh didn't shake Randy Rosarena's hand in the World Baseball Classic. That's when it all went downhill.
Oh,
Interesting.
Lumen Field was awesome. The stadium was really loud, even for a preseason game.
Yeah.
God, they love the 12th man up there.
Good. They created it.
There was
Why
one of the
shouldn't they?
banners, all the banners of the retired numbers, 12 up there. And
Oh, yeah.
Under it said fan.
Yeah.
And then jerseys, like you'd
It's
see.
the most popular jersey.
Yes, 12. On
You
the
could
back.
tell on
Fan.
television how loud it was.
Yeah.
Bill Jones commented a couple times of like, dude, this is really good for the young guys because you're not getting this volume in a normal preseason game.
I can't wait for you guys to see it in the regular season.
Yeah,
It's
I
such a cool atmosphere.
I can't wait for that. Monday night. It's going to be really cool. The food spread at the game, just awful.
Oh,
I don't know what it is. Seattle loves hot dogs.
They do.
Yeah.
They put cream cheese on them.
I love that too.
Did not know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But on the walk-in, they have it's a downtown-ish stadium, and around the stadium they have like all these tents serving food trucks, what have you. Everything was just sausage and hot dog.
Yeah.
Inside they had sausage, and then they tried to do brisket, and it didn't go well. Very dry.
They tried it in the press box?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Had this nice Asian lady cutting it. It was just horrible.
Everything about that is wrong. I'm sorry.
Yeah, horrible. No barbecue sauce to go with it.
I mean, I'm not. If I walk up to, what's it called, hibachi, and it's Doyle King there, I'm not gonna be fired up about that.
No. Right. They did have an open bar of sorts in the press box of Starbucks. Thought that was a very nice touch.
It is.
And so I said on the show I'm trying to limit my caffeine, not that night. I had plenty of Starbucks. The game was good. Went fine. On the way back, I took another yellow cab, and the guy had broken English, but he was enjoying talking to me for some reason. And I finally got to the point where I asked him where he was from, and he said Somalia. I only know one thing about Somalia,
Pirates?
and so I asked him, "Do you have pirates there?"
Yeah.
He didn't love the question. He was like, "Yeah, I mean some, but like there are gangsters here in
Oh.
America. Should I think that all Americans are gangsters?" That's
Maybe.
a solid point, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, yes and no. I mean, you weren't saying everyone there was.
No, I was just asking.
And it would be like if he said, do you have school shootings there? You'd be like, well, I mean, not all of them, but a lot of them. More than other places.
Enough that it might be the first thing you think of.
And in
but-
Somalia, you're probably just going to have to wear the pirate patch.
Yeah.
Like, own it.
Yeah.
Boy, I love where'd you come from. It took me a while to get my courage back after I stopped drinking, but because, dude, there's nothing worse than like a 27-year-old with just read a bunch of graduate degree shit, thinks I'm the smartest guy, fucking hammered. 2 a.m. guys like from Pakistan. I'm like, Kashmir, how long are you guys going to fight about that? This conflict is unsettlable. Think about how it started. It's like, why don't you not talk to me? I like the, have you noticed now in Ubers, I had like a LeBron or Jordan trivia touch thing the other day. It was a cab, actually. It was a cab. Because Uber's not having that. It was like a, you know, like you see Maria Menudo at the gas pump giving you what's going on.
Yeah.
I was in a cab that had like sports news and you could touch to
That's
vote
cool.
for who the GOAT was.
Were you playing?
I didn't, but I took a picture of it.
So the hotel I stayed at in Seattle, had to make sure I got continental breakfast. Had to make sure I got a free shuttle to the airport. And the hotel was packed. At continental breakfast, 7 a.m. is just people everywhere. I just didn't know, like, was it the Cowboy game or what?
Yeah, the night after a game, yeah.
But apparently, this hotel also offers a shuttle to the cruise line. So I had cruise people at my hotel.
Going up to Alaska
Looking
in a
at
couple
Chappie.
days.
Yeah.
Just so many chappies.
Yep.
And so there was nowhere to sit, really, in the breakfast area. And I kind of found a spot in the lobby, but the only thing I felt comfortable eating there was cereal. And if you'll notice, even in the mornings here, I'll take my cereal out to the balcony. I'm not going to eat cereal next to somebody.
Right. I'm with them on that. You guys.
I'm bothered by the crunch.
I'm not going to eat cereal next to somebody. That's one of the things you're running on?
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
with them 100%. I know whenever, you know, who's in the room.
Yeah.
So do you guys get mad if people eat cereal by you?
I'll remove myself from the situation.
So the answer is yes.
I don't love hearing it. I don't want you guys to ever see me eat.
That's some of it.
I don't like it.
But the crunching, yeah, it does make me angry.
Can I drink near you?
That's fine.
Okay, it doesn't sound like it.
Yeah, not
Yet
heartily
you want to
approved.
go to dinner together.
He wants to eat.
Yeah, I want to eat.
Okay.
Crunching is a little different.
Okay, I'll make sure not to order certain things.
Thank you.
Were you upset when I got the wontons the other day?
No.
No,
All right.
but you can see how we arrived at the apple conclusion.
Yeah. No, that's
Yeah.
one of the crunchier things you can't eat.
Which he doesn't eat in front of us anymore.
No.
Oh, I know.
Which I appreciate, but then also feel bad about.
But
Anyway.
in the end, you're happy.
Anyway, I had to take my bowl of cereal outside and eat with the people smoking because people also like to smoke.
That's
That's
more
where you want to
acceptable to
be, anyways.
Sure.
I'm fully in on the end of smoking destroyed our social fabric.
I was gonna ask WHL.
Yeah, like you'll see that theory posited, like work breaks and just people stopped having time to just get together and be like, "Doesn't this suck?" It's like, yeah, but it sucks together.
Do people out in the smoking area ever smoke the weed? Or is it
Much
all
harder to
just
get away
cigarettes?
with.
Yeah, not here.
What do you
I
mean
didn't-
get away with?
Well,
Like
this
here,
is-
I'm saying. Here,
That
Seattle,
actually
it's legal.
smells so much more.
These people were cigarettes.
Okay.
So I'm eating there. I'm eating my Frosted Flakes next to the smokers, and then a lady begins to barf in the trash can outside.
Oh, whoa.
From the cruise, probably.
Maybe,
Hey.
maybe, but she's just like,
So you'd rather do that, eat amongst people, secondhand smoke
Smoking
and
and
barf.
barfing.
That's more acceptable to you than eating next to a human. Like just a person sitting there eating.
yeah.
All right.
If they would
yeah.
close their mouth, maybe, but
Yeah. Anyway, so I'm trying to power through my cereal milk, and she's going to town in the trash can.
God, that's disgusting.
I finish up. I'm going back to my room. I get on the elevator. She gets in my elevator,
Oh, this is a movie trope.
and I thought of Dan.
Now
Never
you're
get in
writing
the
this
same
letter to
elevator.
Penthouse.
I thought of Dan. Are you getting off the elevator? Because I thought about it.
Puke
What if it's-
smells.
Yeah, what
it
if she's
radiates off
contagious?
you.
I would have gotten right off, yeah.
I thought you might have.
You start throwing sawdust at her.
How hot is she? That's
Puke on carpet.
She went on a cruise. What do you think?
I would hand her a mask. I go, here, will you put this on?
A lot of people in LA wearing them, which made me wonder, am
Just
I
smoggy,
behind?
right?
Is that what it is?
Yeah, but it's also just there's a lot of Asian people too, and Asian people have been wearing masks for forever. You know.
Yeah, but then it turned out they were right.
I know.
They bow,
Well, they
they
were-
wear masks, but then they invent the disease. That
Hey.
I guess that's why they're just
Right.
worrying about the disease they got
Right.
tied up over there.
A couple more things. So then the shuttle to the airport, we were all waiting outside with the smokers, and the shuttle gets there, and a guy in a wheelchair joins us. And so we were all being polite, let the wheelchair guy in front to get on the shuttle first. Maybe he's got to get the lift, whatever. He gets to the door, and he gets up out of his wheelchair and walks onto the bus.
Starts shoulder pressing his wheelchair.
Now,
Who
he
did I hear say that? Was it the other day, Matt? Like somebody was talking about the airport is a very high. Oh, maybe it was Brunig's, a high wheelchair. Just there's more people using wheelchairs in
Absolutely.
airports compared to the general population that actually need wheelchairs.
and they're getting pushed.
Right.
But somebody else is pushing them.
They
Which
don't.
makes it look so
the point
much
is they
more
don't really need the wheelchairs.
Right.
they can they can walk, but
abusing it. Yeah,
they just don't want to
pre-board.
walk that far.
Right. Same with this guy.
This guy, I don't know, but it just like we all did kind of like make way for him.
Like, oh, man.
And then he just gets up and walks
And
into
now you're
the
pissed.
bus.
Box jumps up the first step.
Yeah.
Man, have you guys ever seen the viral video of like I think it's in New York and some guy, little guy, looks like a kid gets thrown off of a bus, like thrown, and everyone freaks out.
Yes, I
And
love that
The guy's
video.
wearing like a parka and he's got it tied up real quick, and people are like, "You can't hit a kid like that." And they go over and the guy opens up his jacket. And he's like 60. He's just a little guy.
oh,
Everybody's like,
Yes,
trying to
yes.
help him. And the guy's like, "That ain't no baby.
Yes. Yes,
He's
that
just
one
a
was great.
nuisance."
So on my way back, while trying to get my boarding pass, a little pop-up came up and it said, "Upgrade to first class."
Hey.
Done.
I was like interested. I look at it, $96. Done. So I was seat 1A on the return flight. Kind of hard to take that seat from.
no
me.
one said. Yeah.
I think for $100 I'd do it. I've never been offered, but that's a
Yeah.
pretty low number.
Yeah.
And how was it?
So
You didn't have
what
to
do you get in
trade with
first
anybody.
class?
I'll tell you that.
Did
So-
you drink out of a glass?
I did.
Yeah.
Drank out of a glass. They provided a meal, various snacks. No one around. It was awesome.
Did you take a dump in that bathroom?
No, I wouldn't do that. My one complaint, a part of the first class experience is boarding the plane first, right? Well, at this Seattle's airport has got a lot of problems. One of them being they have a lot of like external terminals.
Yeah.
So when we land, we get off the plane, get on a shuttle that takes us to the main terminal. Same going out. And so whenever we check in, yes, I'm first class, scan it, get on the shuttle. The problem is if you're first on the shuttle, you're last off the shuttle. So I was the last person on the plane. Kind of
Right.
ruined some of the fun.
I like that, though. The whole thing is full until 1A, and here he comes, folks. We got one more special passenger for you today.
Well, he missed eye contact with those 125 people that were sitting behind him.
Yeah, I didn't hate that. But as I was getting onto the shuttle, I was like, well now I'm going to be last on the plane. All in all, though, great weekend. Cowboys got a W.
Yes, they did. Congratulations to you.
We're really covering this like no one else can.
No Berline.
No, had two local Seattle guys.
Were they the guys that once interviewed Jake and played lots of sound effects?
No, I don't think so. But in their open, they called Christian Parker Christian Walker. They're like, hey, yeah, you're going to need to correct that. It's Christian Parker.
It's CP.
A lot of people
just
call
go
him
with
CP,
CP.
if you want to
Yeah.
call him that.
Don't call him
Some people are
CP.
calling him Jomo.
Stop
No.
calling him.
Shouldn't do that.
All right, so we're going to do sports now.
Some people are calling him Pedo Parker.
And sports is brought to us by Game Day Men's Health. We need to talk about the new bit.
Football season.
It is football season. We're going to have a bunch of football streams, as we will. in the den, high atop my garage. That's become a tradition unlike any other. So we'll do 8 of those. And generally we'll have about 10 or 12 people in there. What we're doing right now this year with Game Day Men's Health is we're guaranteeing 2 Game Day Men's Health seats at every game. And if you'd like to win those 2 seats, just go to Game Day Men's Health. There's 12 area locations. Like, which one do you go to?
I go to
Mansfield?
Hills.
Oh,
He goes to
Northridge
NRH.
and Hills? Okay.
I'm Grapevine guys. Machine is a Lakewood guy.
Well, just stop in any one of them. Say that you're there. Get a free testosterone check. It's called a rapid testosterone check, so it just takes a few minutes. Just see what your levels are, and you will tell them you want to be entered into the drawing. Now, if you should get in now, because you might be there at our first game. If only a few people go get entered in the drawing, your odds are going to be great. In theory, they'll be worse later in the year as time goes on. So, Game Day Men's Health. What do we got? GameDay.dumbzone.com.
Yep.
Want to check it all out?
Just get the T checked. You're in the drawing to win seats at the stream. It's that simple, folks.
And then come and join us, and drinks and food. And
show us your new erection.
Cane Rosso. Yeah, you can show us your erection. It'll be great. GameDay.dumbzone.com sponsors sports today.
From the wonderful world of sports, Radio Sports Scoreboard.
Oh, yeah, I like that.
It's a preseason game. I'd like to take you and we can talk about the game a little bit if you want, but I want to take you to what we were watching from the Airbnb. I guess I didn't know I could get Bill Jones and the Blue Star Network here in Ventura, because we were watching the NFL Network, and there's a lady, Bennett, who sounds just like Marty B. You remember him from the Black Olympics, right? Michael B.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Or the listener in general? I am as steeped in Bennett lore as anyone you know. I think I have his children's book somewhere.
So here is...
He's the one who burned the flag.
Well, I mean, at least the perception is out there. Here is the intro to this. So apparently on the NFL Network, we were just getting the Seattle feed.
Yeah.
I think. I mean, that Michael Bennett's on it and stuff. So
Yeah.
I feel like this was just the Seattle feed.
Yeah, I've seen this before, like the Rams. When we've been out here and the Cowboys played the Rams, NFL Network would run the Rams feed, and you'd get like Mina Kimes.
So I thought they were just jerking it over Seattle because Seattle won the Super Bowl. And so, yeah, of course you're going to do that. But I think, anyway, here's the intro.
Hi there, everybody. Welcome to the booth here at Lumen. He is the Super Bowl champion, Michael Robinson. Super Bowl champions Michael Bennett and Cliff Averill are here as well. I'm just the chick calling the game tonight. I'm Kate Scott. So happy to be with you guys, though, because what a difference a year makes, Mike Robb, right? Last year.
Mike Robb.
Do you enjoy that? That's
No.
the first one I wanted you to hear.
She is, and I've never heard of this before, but I don't hate her yet. She is the preseason television voice of the Seahawks.
Okay.
I didn't know you could be designated as such.
Well, you got Bill Jones.
I guess that's true.
He's the preseason television voice of the Cowboys.
Yeah.
Here. Yeah, so it's Kate, Mike Robb. She's with Mike Robb.
Because what a difference a year makes, Mike Robb, right? Last year, won a bunch of games in Mike McDonald's first season, but now you're Super Bowl champs coming into your preseason opener.
Yeah, absolutely. World champions.
Woo!
They can't believe it, but this team is going to have to get you.
Does Bill Jones ever do woo?
We'll
Okay,
see.
maybe he hasn't had a reason to yet.
World champions. They can't believe it, but this team is going to have to get used to being hunted now. They have a target on their back. They got to get used to playing 20 Super Bowls
Ooh.
every single week.
I like
the
that.
opposing team is going to come in here like it's their Super Bowl. They got to be ready for it.
Okay.
Here we are as Brandon Aubrey will get the season going with the kickoff.
Y'all ready for some football? We sure are.
Kate, this feels like a regular season game.
And with that kick, the Super Bowl title defense is underway here in Seattle.
She's ear eating.
She's definitely ear eating.
I knew it wouldn't take long before she started saying, "Why is it? There's a championship defense in Seattle."
No, this is my 3rd out of 3 cuts. I have 3 for you, and I knew after number 3, I didn't know you'd have it after 2. But we were making fun of them for like talking about the atmosphere and everything. Mm-hmm. But you do confirm, like,
oh yeah.
So it was game 1, maybe. That's why first preseason game, because it did look packed.
Well, I mean, the last 2 Cowboys games I did was at Washington on Christmas, and then the Giants in Week 17. This preseason game was way louder than either of those 2. And those are division games at the end of the year.
Yeah, but this is the first game after
12.
winning the Super Bowl. The 12. And, okay, so this is cut 3, like I said. So we're coming back from break. Seattle had scored a touchdown, so then now they're up 7-0. I did not, like right after that touchdown, I wanted to tweet at Jake.
Oh.
Great defense, huh? But anyway, I did not. We held off. And here, so now we're coming back from break. We're up 7-0. Here we go.
That is how you start.
Oh my god! Oh my god, dude.
Your term ear eating means.
Well, when you're trying to talk, it just starts to sound like you might be trying to gnaw on your own earlobe.
Open your mouth.
So you gotta really open up to enunciate. We're here in Seattle, Lumen Field.
That is how you start your first preseason game after winning your 2nd Super Bowl. 9 runs, 4 passes on that 13-play, 7-minute and 18-second drive. And for folks who don't know Montori Foster Jr.'s story, it is awesome. He was a part of training camp last year, and then he strained the hammy and he got cut. He went back to Cleveland, where he's from. He was a substitute teacher at his high school. Shout out to St. Edward High School in Lakewood, which is just west of Cleveland. He got his real estate license. He was coaching up little kids in football. He was working out at a public gym, right? So he's working out, and this guy's like, "Hey, bro, what's going on? You play?" And he's like, "Yeah, man."
Hey, bruh.
What is happening right now?
I didn't like any of that.
No, we got more. So the cadence, I don't know what she's going for here. Is this because when Mike Tirico will do a cadence like this, and I feel like he is ripping it right off from Al Michaels. And I feel like this is another level of it. This is like, just, like telling the story. It just feels that.
Yeah, okay.
Like that, but then we're also going to hey bruh things, and
she sounded like Joey Zanaboni to me.
That's what it is.
I told him when we got in the car this morning, I was going steer, right? Because I had been listening to her this morning.
He was a substitute teacher at his high school. Shout out to St. Edward High School in Lakewood.
Wait, who? Okay, let's break that down. So if I was to say that Blake was a substitute teacher at Bedford Junior High School. Do I shout it? Do I just say he was a substitute teacher or do I shout out? Let's big ups.
I like the second way. It's a lot more exciting.
We're giving high five to St. Edward High School. Lakewood, which is just west of Cleveland. He got his real estate license. He was coaching up little kids in football. He was working out at a public gym, right? So he's working out, and this guy's like, "Hey, bro, what's going on? You play?" And he's like, "Yeah, man." I was like, "All right, so have you been working out?" And anybody's going, "Hey, bro,
I can't handle this."
Bro. Oh, okay, sorry.
"Hey, bro, what's going on? You play?" And he's like, "Yeah, man. I was on Seahawks in camp." Turns out the guy, Jake Dosto, was a high school quarterback. He's like, "You want me to throw to you?
Okay.
You want me to throw?" As Jason Myers kicks off. Israel Abanaconda.
Is that Brady Russell? I'm sorry.
Absolutely.
I got excited. I'm an all-special teamer.
As you should, because Brady Russell was there.
Come on, Brady. That's how you do it, fullback. Let's go.
Man.
This is the whole broadcast?
Wow.
That was the whole broadcast.
That is a lot. That is a lot.
Hey, bro.
Yes.
You play?
I'm glad.
You play, bro?
Hey, bro, what's going on? You play?
Can I give you a little from the Cowboys broadcast?
Of course.
All right. So we've got Isaiah Stanback and Bill Jones. Clayton's good friend, Isaiah Stanback.
What's that story? Is there?
I don't really know.
Oh,
I
right.
think they were sharing chicken fingers at the Cowboy media party.
Oh, okay.
He's really he's a good analyst. I don't know if he does stuff during the year. He must, Blake, but I only see him on preseason. But it's not exactly the most well-worn booth. Him and Bill, they only see each other a couple times a year, so the comedy doesn't always land.
Cowboys, by the way, the first teamers went over to your alma mater, Isaiah, University of Washington, and got in a workout over there at the stadium.
I heard you had 315 on the bar today, Bill.
From the 35.
Not much there, folks.
All right.
Not much there.
Odd.
I thought this was interesting. This is for Blake.
And a pickup for a first down, beating Shamar Jean-Charles again.
Yeah, this is when I think this is when Joe Milton just rifled one to Camden, over the middle. He's the only guy in Madden with an NFL or 99 arm strength, Dan. Joe Milton.
Joe Milton?
Yeah.
Nuh-uh.
I think so.
Yeah.
He's got a trick shot cannon.
Wow, okay.
So this is right after that.
And a pickup for a first down, beating Shamar Jean-Charles again.
You know what we call that? We call that a cannon. Cannon. You're going to see right here, Milton does a good job sitting in the pocket, keeping his eyes down the field. And when he decides to cut this doggone rope.
I mean, that's obviously just for us. For those who don't know, there is a very famous hip-hop DJ Cannon. And there's something in rap songs where a DJ will put his producer tag in a song. So it might be a Lil Wayne song, but if DJ Cannon made it, you would hear the tag, like Cannon. Now, the Cannon tag actually comes from Madden NFL 2001, I want to say, where Pat Summerall was saying Rich Gannon's last name. And DJ Cannon cut that.
Don Cannon's legendary producer tag
have a few words with the
Cannon comes from Madden 2001.
Gannon, get set.
That is awesome.
Yeah. So I've been hearing that tag. I only found out about the Madden
We just did
thing.
a dissect the Isaiah Stanback.
The Madden thing I only found out a couple years ago, but, Cannon. That's been in rap songs my whole life. And so
No, we call that a cannon. Cannon. You're going to see right here, Milton does a good job sitting in the pocket, keeping his eyes down the field.
I thought that was cool.
Now, does Bill Jones have the cough button pressed? He's laughing?
Blinking. Oh, yeah. He's falling out.
He's like...
I don't know. I don't totally know what the genesis of these jokes are, but there's some copy that's very wordy, and I think your booth sometimes will start joking around over that, but the jokes just aren't really finishing.
Back to you guys.
All right, thanks Nicole and Quentin. Dallas Cowboys Sideline Reports presented by LG OLED Evo. Choose perfection. Choose.
I mean, they've got to rework that
It's
product.
a lot of
name.
letters.
LG
OLED
Evo.
Yeah.
Presented by LG OLED Evo. Choose perfection. Choose LG. Check out the best TV in the game at LG.com.
What size LG do you have at the house, Bill?
Punt time.
Just
Can he not
lack
roll
of
with
chemistry.
anything?
There's nothing.
No chemistry.
Nothing is landing.
And to their, I guess credit, these are one-game things,
sure.
right?
Yeah, I think it'd
he
be very
doesn't work
difficult.
I don't know that I would say they would ever develop chemistry, actually, if you gave me but it'd be more of a chance if they work, because next week it'll be like Babe or something, right?
Yeah, babe, you get the playmaker in there at some point.
I wish.
So, stand back, great football insight. This is why you need him there, right? He's in the huddle. You weren't there. I wasn't there. So he knows the advanced terminology.
And one person that made that play possible for Marquise Bell, Malachi Lawrence. He did one heck of a job of getting in there and what we call forcing the linemen to go ahead and make a decision.
Kind of.
Oh, wow. Oh, jeez. Okay. I
know you were more of a baseball guy,
man.
Blake more of a basketball guy, but
yeah.
So the guy's coming this way. No, sir. We call that in the football world forcing. They're coming out of break here, and it's Jaden Blue time, but they've got an ad read. Bill Jones.
So how about tonight's Bank of America offensive featured player of the game? It's Jaden Blue. Bank of America, the official bank of the Dallas Cowboys. What would you like the power to do? Bank of America, Jaden Blue, out of Texas.
Okay, so some of that rhymed.
Yeah.
I don't know that it was like set up that way, but it sounded good. It was just like, okay, what would they do for you? It's Jaden Blue. What can he do? So there's about another 40 minutes of Bill analysis, and then Isaiah thought that was so good it needed a call.
Absolutely. Let me find out that you're rapping on the side of doing some play-by-play, Bill. You say you want to see what he can do, Jaden Blue. I see you. You're not slick.
It's getting loud in here, and Sam Howell dumps it off.
Okay.
Nothing. Just nothing.
No.
He's trying. They're trying.
I don't know if this is just the new media, but we used to have Mickey on the sideline. Now there is a woman. She's here. She's lovely. She's very
Nicole Hutchinson.
Nicole. Here's how when they throw it down to her.
He was a touchdown scoring machine really at both places. Let's go down to the sideline as the Cowboys take the lead 10-7 here to Nicole Hutchinson for more.
Hey, man, we've seen catches like that through.
Hey, man.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
Tell me if you think there was a misspeak.
Well, they can't do initials with Bill Jones.
Tell me if you think there was a misspeak.
Yeah. I guess that's the thing.
Coach, it took a few series to find some offensive rhythm, but Camden Brown able to find the end zone for you. What started to click late?
Well, at the end of the day, the penalties are killing us.
Started to what late? I don't know. Yeah.
Possibly clit.
The LG thing
That's
was
what
so
they call
funny.
A PC.
the LG jokes were so funny. We'll come back.
All right, thanks to Nicole and Demo. Dallas Cowboys sideline reports presented by LG OLED Evo. Choose perfection. Choose Isaiah LG OLED Evo. Check out the best TV in the game at LG.com.
Let's go, Bill Jones.
You think I don't have an LG TV at home? I got an LG washer at home.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, got it from Isaiah Standback last summer. He gave it to me.
Bill putting y'all up on game.
By the way, how about Cable Johnson on the sideline there? Protecting Demo.
What are we? Wait, I don't know. Okay.
I don't know. I don't know what any of it's about. Neither does the audience.
Like, it felt like Bill Jones was trying to. Hey, you know what? I'm going to play.
I would like
I want to get involved.
I got my suit on. I'll wait in here.
Yeah.
But just back and forth.
What?
No.
Is there
no
some
chemistry.
truth to that? Is that a joke of some kind that you gave me your washer? Like, what's?
I don't know. All I know is that I now have.
I like hearing him say Demo.
Oh, he loves it too.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Cannon, you're going to see right here. We call that a cannon.
That's great.
Good times on Blue Star Network.
Also sponsoring our trip out here is the Parlay Collective. So Plum Quick is our title sponsor. But we go to parlaycollective.com, and that is where if you are a business, they're for businesses, brands, founders, Jake.
I mean, I guess
creators.
You could do it solo. Like if you were a dude who was just like, I need more people to know about me.
You can. Creators.
Yeah, I'm a brand.
You're a brand. Yeah.
Don't mark that.
If you need strategy and support across the full marketing process, Parlay Collective is for you. parlaycollective.com. Audrey is our contact over there. She's the founder.
Yeah.
So she
We're
hires
allies.
Parlay Collective for herself. They help build the foundation, and then they manage execution across websites, blogs, newsletters, social media. Blake, you love social media.
Mm-hmm.
Monetization. That sounds like Prestige Worldwide. Monetization. Because that means money.
I feel like that's not a solid copy point for any business we're advertising.
Paid advertising, partnerships, analytics, and more.
Like
They're great,
Worldwide.
though. We've used them for a couple of years now.
Yeah. No, all you need to
they're
know
now
about them is
advertising
you
with
know how
us.
you generally think we don't have our stuff together? The only reason we kind of do is companies like Parlay.
Oh, yeah, they're great.
They've helped us quite a bit.
Yeah, so go to parlaycollective.com and, ask what Jake's really like off the air, too, because they'll tell you that.
I'm fairly confident in my rapport there.
Did you take anything away from the game, actually? Can we? It's preseason. We do this every year, right? What do we know? I guess your backup quarterback. Is there even a battle? Is it Joe Milton? Why is Sam Howell here? He's tiny.
To push him. I mean, and
okay,
I thought they both played.
They need a couple guys to play preseason games?
Yeah.
Because Joe Milton's the backup. I would think it's his to lose.
It looks like it. No, I mean, I don't think
Jaden Blue, I think, is interesting to everybody.
I think I need him off my football team as quick as I can get him.
Really?
I don't want anybody to lose their job. I'm sure somebody else can pick him up. That's just not an NFL player to me. They don't. It's not totally his fault, but there's no place for gadget guys anymore. He doesn't seem like as crazy as I need him to be an in-between the tackles running back. Like, look at Phil Maffa. I mean, that guy. Or look at Malik Davis. Like, these guys, they don't have to tell them to run hard. They don't have to convince them to, like, lay it on the line between the tackles. I was telling TC the other night, you flip on any Big Ten game at 11 a.m. on Saturday, I can find you 3 running backs that in between the 3rd and 5th round will go bust their ass for you. And the guy they have from Iowa State might be one of them. I don't know how to properly say his name anymore. Abanaconda.
Yeah, that's it.
But it ain't Jaden Blue. Don't like it. Didn't like it in college. Tried to sell myself because they were drafting speed, but that's an area where some teams may be able to pull it off. But the flip side of everything we've been talking about with Caleb Downs and the safeties and the changes in defenses is it's much harder to get a guy on the field who is a tell, or is a gadget. Because the defense,
you know what they're going to do if he's.
Oh yeah, it just doesn't. I don't like it. I don't like his vibe out here is very like, it's kind of here.
That's what it was at Texas.
Yeah.
And then last year, there's all this. I mean, it was just that he couldn't get dressed.
Yeah.
They wouldn't even dress him for Sunday.
They say he's getting it or whatever, but I don't know, man.
There's the cleats thing.
Yeah. No, the Louis Vuitton cleats were not.
Oh, something messed up.
Gave him blisters.
Messed up his foot like right before the game.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's one of the things though. Is going to be a big deal coming into this year. That's like, it's like a trade. It's like a whatever. You're going to get year 2 Jaden Blue. That's going to be great. You won't believe it. At least that's what they were trying to sell us, like minicamp time.
Yeah, I don't.
And you're saying
I don't buy into that. I think you do need another running back. Now, it might be one of the guys they have. It ain't him, but you got to have another one. We saw it last year. Javonte started to wear down last year. That's going to happen again. You got to have another guy. You need the Von Miller of the running back side, like somebody who's chilling.
How about Camden Brown?
I don't know. I feel like I'm a wet blanket here, and it's not like I have like
2 touchdowns, receiver.
Trademark on ball knowledge here, but I'm not that impressed by a guy making a one-handed catch. Like I see guys do that all the time in pregame. Yeah, there's a defender, but like
they practice it.
Yeah, and then the touchdown he had where he's like the backside option, that's a YOLO ball that the defender kind of got lost on.
I know, but he was thrown 2 balls in the end zone and he caught both of them.
I'm not against it. That just to me is not what it takes to play receiver in the NFL. Now the best thing for him is I don't think they have anybody else who can either. They definitely have 3 guys. Mingo might be your 4th.
I was going to say after Saturday night I would take him over Mingo.
Yeah. But who's your 4th? I mean, Scantling is whatever.
Yeah.
So, I'm not that impressed by him making a one-handed catch and being the recipient of some bad defense. But I still think they've been saying he's been great out here for weeks. So, I just don't like when you see like 1 or 2 flash plays from a guy. Like, because guess what? I've seen those from Jaden Blue. There'll be 1 or 2 where you're like, holy shit. But then consistency is the biggest thing. And for backup receivers, consistency. They're not going to ask you to score touchdowns.
How hard is it going to be for him to knock Mingo off the roster, though, with what they gave up for Mingo? Like, they act like Mingo was a first-round pick. The way they're...
Yeah, but I think they could probably keep both.
They've been clinging to him.
Now, I don't know what the point of that is.
What, of clinging to Jonathan Mingo?
Yeah.
You know what the point of it is.
I guess Terp is your 4 nominally. Well, yeah, I mean,
It's
just
to prove that
the draft pick, but it's not like,
our guys liked him when he was in the draft.
They haven't had
but then they had 2 more years of evidence to show that
Exactly.
they actually made a mistake when they liked him in the draft.
He's just free after this year, I assume.
No, that was Carolina.
Oh, no, they brought him back.
Yeah. He's on 1 year, right?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
That's insane.
It is insane. I mean, I like Camp for stories like that guy. Hopefully he can make the team. But it gives me no insight into how their season's going to go.
Got an email from Tim who shared with me the Camden Brown Star-Telegram story.
Yeah, it's sad.
Well, he said, I don't want to be the a-hole here, but because Nick Harris had tweeted out when Cowboys wide receiver Camden Brown took the field Saturday night in Seattle, he did so with a heavy heart. And then there's a story about how his sister had died.
Mm-hmm.
It was 5 years ago. I'm just reading the email.
I think
people grieve differently.
Tim says, doesn't with a heavy heart make you think his mom or dad passed away this week and he stayed at camp anyway?
I think heavy heart probably could have been replaced, but I think that there is a reverse connection to how long you grieve depending on how old or young the person is. If like a 70-year-old dies and you're sad a week later, you're gay. But if a 2-year-old dies
well,
or
it was like a teenage
6-year-old, I feel like you get like 20 or 30 years of feeling potentially pretty messed up by it.
Tim says, 5 years ago, this is like college game day or the Olympics trying to sell us the drama of the trauma. Which they will do.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah. 17-7 win. Big win.
No, I like watching Malachi Lawrence.
Yeah?
Yeah. I mean, it's another guy that you kind of forget about that they have, and now they've got Von Miller.
James.
Right? Oh, yeah. So I forgot. That's the big news today, Von Miller. Why wouldn't you have just stuck with
Clowney?
Yeah, Jadeveon Clowney last year.
I know that
you're already in the building. You knew him.
Initial concern or thing with Von Miller, and I hate even using the terms 3-4 and 4-3 because nobody's going to have 3 and 4 out there, but Von Miller much more suited to what they do here now. Clowney the other way. Like, you think about where Von Miller's been. He's played for Fangio guys. He's tailor-made for this.
Okay. I don't know the difference. Yeah.
He's but I also think they've got a lot of guys. Like, Ezeraku, which, by the way, how do you feel about the number change?
Don't like it.
Somebody else is wearing 41 now, though. There's somebody that's going to play.
It was James Houston, right?
It's James Houston. Which I was laughing about that the other night.
James Houston.
I was thinking about that. I don't know. I'm a dork, but I imagine the conversations they have. And, like, definitely during the year, at some point, Ezeraku was like, I don't like this number. And James Houston's like, that is a great number. I'll take it if you can get something else. And then Donovan Wilson leaves. James Houston is not a 6. Or, excuse me, easy 6 now. James Houston goes to 41. Sam Williams is probably going to get cut. Sam or Marist won, because Marist is an edge now, and he still looked.
Wow, Sam Williams going to get cut.
Yeah, and they just
brought him back
on a 1-year minimum. But either him or Marist are probably on the outside looking in here. Because you got Rashawn Gary, a bunch of guys. Now, the Von Miller thing that's interesting is, he was suspended pretty recently. He said,
Roids?
No. Dami Vi.
Oh, no.
Now, no charges. Could have been a she made it up thing. Also could have been a he made it go away thing. But I just saw a bunch of tweets this morning that are like, here's a clip of Von Miller talking about how he wants to be known as a Hall of Fame teammate and guy. And one of the reporters this morning is like, this is just more of Shoddy's type of guy he wants. Like, there was like 2 different times.
Stop doing type of guy. It's like when they traded Odigizua, like that was the type of guy. That was, and then you just trade him. Like,
also,
stop it. You want good players.
It's also possible to be a good teammate in the terms they use it and also be like a psychopath at home.
Well, yeah, sometimes that goes with it, right?
Hard to turn off.
If you want the crazy edge rusher.
But he wears a funny cowboy hat.
You almost want.
Isn't that kind of silly?
Is he a first ballot Hall of Famer? Certainly.
Yeah, I'd say so. He was the best in the league for a couple years, at least a couple years.
But he has been suspended for roids too, though, right? That's like one of the main differences.
I just knew about the
the football or baseball thing. Like if he,
it doesn't really matter.
Many Hall of Famers have been openly suspended for roids, and they're like, yeah, well, got me there. I'm pretty sure I can come spin Von Miller.
Yeah, it was early, but he's had a couple run-ins like that.
I'm sure he hasn't used them again.
Now the real question is, what number is he going to wear? We found out that he was wearing 24 in Washington, but 40. And I'm not about to. We in the Hunter Lipke delegation are not about to give that number up.
Come on.
For some day tripper.
Let him have. What was he in Denver? 58?
Yeah.
Who's got that?
Don't know.
All right, well, congrats to the Cowboys. They're 1-0. Probably their odds are it's now not a good time to get in on that Super Bowl thing. They just beat the Super Bowl champs.
Dude, those guys
in theory, they're the best team in the NFL.
Those guys ring chasing to join them.
Yeah, you got Von Miller, like, man. Shall we take a break, guys?
Sure.
The Dumb Zone.
You can spend your Saturday at the dealership talking to Gary, or you can visit fairlease.org from the comfort of your home and shop for the vehicle you actually want. Gary's trying to find you something from his limited inventory. Fair Lease is focused on finding the vehicle that's right for you. Already know what you want? Great. If not, tell us what's important. Technology, safety, fuel economy, and we'll provide unbiased guidance on today's best lease vehicles. And unlike Gary, we won't pull your credit until you're ready to move forward. We'll even help coordinate test drives before making your final decision. Once the deal is done, we'll personally deliver your vehicle right to your home at no cost to you. That's the Fair Lease white glove experience. So it's up to you. Go to the dealership and buy for 40 or 50% more. I'm sure Gary will get you a deal. Or reach out to us. We'll do all the work and get the lowest haggle-free price. Experience the Fair Lease difference today.
Are you all in? We are with all-in pricing at Flooring Direct. I'm Rick Renner. Often other flooring companies quote you low to just get the job. And then when they tear up your floor when you're most vulnerable, that's when they start asking for more money. We don't do that at Flooring Direct. No surprises. We know what it takes to have a perfect installation. That's why we're the highest rated company in your community for decades and running. Go to flooringdirect.dfw.com.
Our pros are the nicest. We've got the best prices at Flooring Direct.
Quality Roofing, we've got drones.
Boy, they do. And they're going to take those drones, fly them up top, and get a good look at that roof and inspect it.
They will. I never knew that until you told me last week.
The whole lead up.
I was last week years old when you told me that Quality Roofing has drones. But yes, apparently the insurance companies recommend you get your roof inspected twice a year. I think that's a little ridiculous. Let's at least make it once, though.
But the drone makes sense now, though. Because you don't, I mean, if you're going to be going up there, once, twice a year?
Yeah.
You're going to need a drone for that.
QualisGC.com. They're great. They're great with listeners of our show. We've had, tons of people just come up to us and tell us how awesome the experience was with Qualis. I don't have to have anybody to tell me how awesome my experience was. They put a new roof on my house. I wasn't sure if I needed one. I knew that we haven't had a new roof in over a decade. And they went up there, inspected it, and they're like, yeah, you got a lot of hail damage here, man. So we'll take care of it. They took care of everything. They dealt with the insurance company for us. I didn't have to do all the calls on that end, and all we paid is the deductible. So Qualis Roofing. Go to QualisGC.com. Do they have a number?
They do. The phone number is 817-500-9008, and all of those are interesting copy points. But there's one final one.
That's where he was leading you guys in it.
It doesn't matter.
Quality roofing, we've got drones.
Magnificent.
James Harden.
James Harden had his jersey number retired by a Houston strip club after he spent $1 million in one night.
Chuck Knobloch.
Chuck Knobloch once had the yips, threw a ball into the stands, and hit Keith Olbermann's mom in the face.
Do you like sports, entertainment, and obsessively noting the minor transgressions of famous people? You'd be at home with The Dumb Zone. Weeknights at 9 on Fox 4 Plus.
We're going to throw a shot in this before we left.
Awesome, let's do it.
What do you think?
Couldn't hurt. Glutathione is great. Let's do some shots.
All right.
Shots.
Yeah.
Glutathione about a shot.
Take a shot.
Yeah.
So glutathione I recommend doing in the glute only because it's not as comfortable with the injection.
The glute?
Yes.
The butt?
Yes. We'll face my computer.
Is this going to hurt?
It's not going to be as comfortable. Glutathione is kept cold in the fridge, and I think it is a little spicy, just from personal experience.
So you've had this?
I have had this.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I'm ready. Hear that bell just rang out there.
All done.
Do I have to pull it up now?
Yes.
Okay.
Please.
Maybe in the future, but not today.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah. Ooh. I'm so detoxed.
Do you have any questions for me?
Quick one. Do you smoke cigarettes?
No.
Okay.
Rachel, by the way, is in studio here, and during the break, did the worst thing she could ever do, which was tell us how, you know what, I should have jumped in on that Trident spot you guys did before, because I just had him out. Like, what are you doing? That's
not
great.
everybody's
That's the best endorsement ever.
Most
That's why
people
y'all
are
are
not.
the professionals.
Most people are not pros.
Yeah, this is the first time I've ever talked into a mic.
I know that's not true. So tell us about Trident real quick. Why did they come out to your place?
So Jeremy came. So of course I listened to the Dumb Zone, and I sent him a text message and said, "Hey, I bought a house, and I would like y'all to come and try to fix. I think it's off the tracks. There's an issue." And they came out and actually quoted out a new door, and it was a lot less expensive than I thought it was going to be. I was like, "Oh, okay, that's incredible." I ended up with a really beautiful door, and it's insulated. So the custom garage that I'm putting in will actually be protected. And we got the new motor and everything. It connects to the Wi-Fi. It's incredible. And it was a lot less expensive than I thought it was going to be. And I've actually referred them, because of what I do for a living, to several of our clients that when they are buying a house and they bought a house, they were like, "Oh, this garage is just trash." And I was like, something that will pay for itself many, many times over is a brand new garage door and a new motor, hooks up to the Wi-Fi. So if you leave the house, you can close it. And I'm so glad that we did it. It's incredible. So that's my little piece there. So thank you, Trident. Y'all did an incredible job.
Is somebody in there? Sir, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Sir.
I don't know if I'm okay.
Can you get out for me?
I'm hurting. Let me get my phone. I gotta call somebody.
All right. Yeah, we're calling Eliana.
Before you call the insurance company, call Frankel first. Frankel and Frankel. Call 214 or 817 all threes.
This is the best time to get your pool cleaned. It's spring. Everybody's getting ready to jump in the pool. I'm sure you guys did some of that this weekend.
I've only had one cleaning done, so this is all I can speak to. But I will tell you that no BS. My wife came home and said, "This is the cleanest our pool has ever been." And we had a guy, and it was about the same price. I thought he was doing an okay job, but I don't know him at all. I mean, whatever, it's just a guy. I'm sure he's a fine guy, but whatever you guys did, it definitely was noticeable, like very noticeable.
Well, I heard there was problems with your filter you didn't even know about.
We might have had a little bit of a Dan previous roofing company or whatever, because they had left some stuff that was a real problem.
No,
they were just kind of ignoring.
No, I saw your guy noticed it. I was at Jake's house too. out of the spigot or whatever,
shooting stuff back out into my pool.
Yeah, it was shooting like the leaves back into the pool.
Yep.
So I was like, wait, we just vacuumed this out, and now it shoots it right back in. So it was like, obviously there was a hole in the system, but
he took care of it.
Your old guy did not notice that, and these guys noticed it right away. Same thing.
Shout out Thomas.
My wife usually does the cleaning and stuff, and she, our other pool company, our old one, because we now signed up with Puddle Pools, puddlepools.com/dumbzone. Dumbzone. Okay, my bad.
That's all good.
I think I erroneously said that earlier then. That's way better. puddlepools.com/dumbzone.
Do you like sports, but also humor and local news? Well, then try The Dumb Zone. DZTV. Weeknights at 9, right here on Fox 4 Plus. So what do you think, dude? I made a promo for our show. What do I think? I'll tell you what I think.
In the dumb zone, in the dumb zone, in the zone, in the dumb zone, in the dumb zone, in the zone, in the dumb zone, in the dumb zone, in the zone, in the dumb zone, in the dumb zone, in the zone, in the dumb zone, in the dumb zone, in the zone, in the dumb zone, in the dumb zone, in the zone, in the dumb zone, in the dumb zone, in the zone, in the dumb zone, in the dumb zone, in the zone, in the dumb zone, in the dumb zone, in the zone, in the dumb zone, in the dumb zone, in the zone, in the dumb zone, in the dumb zone, in the zone, in the dumb zone, in the dumb zone, in the zone, in the zone, in the dumb zone, in the dumb zone, in the zone, in the dumb zone.
The Dumb Zone.
Listen, I know a lot of nicknames. You know the Beast in Seattle, Marshawn Lynch, the Sheriff, right? Peyton Manning, I nicknamed him the Sheriff. You know the Master of Disaster, Ray Lewis, the Minister of Defense, Reggie White. But you got the name I want, that Johnny Football. I want that name, Johnny Football. We can share it. Yeah. But it was this play that justified that name. You remember this play?
Yes, sir.
So, I mean, you dip up in there, you do a 360, you're running to your left. What kind of throw is that?
I think the throw is just get it there however it came out. To try and stop and keep from getting hit by this guy and pulling up and slow myself down. That's the way it came out.
Yeah, but you know what happens? The guys like me that are watching games on Saturday, I pick up my cell phone, I call my friends, I say, did you just see Johnny Football, man? That's unbelievable. How the hell do you do that?
It's just how I've really played the game. Just maybe growing up watching too much Brett Favre, too much Michael Vick, trying to mix them both together.
You're listening to The Dumb Zone.
So next week, unfortunately, we'll be back in DFW. If things work out like we think they will. But fortunately, we'll be at Cane Rosso next Tuesday, the 25th of August, the one at the Star in Frisco. Maybe the site of our first official remote that we invited the public to, right? Qualis Roofing had us out, but that was not a invite everybody to come see Qualis Roofing's offices.
No, that was your mushroom sandwich day.
That's right. One mushroom on the whole sandwich and nothing else. But
the Cowboys may be there that day. Not at Cane Rosso, but across the street at the Star.
There might be a few Cowboys trickling in at the Cane Rosso. Why not?
They're leaving here this weekend, so
why not?
Why not?
Why not? Who knows? Will Dak be there? You'll have to go find out. Next Tuesday, the 25th, that's where we will be. We are here in Oxnard. We're at Cowboys camp. We're in a tent. So practice, for some reason, everything has been moved back to later in the day.
So had a lazy Sunday.
Yeah.
Maybe it was lazy Sunday.
Yeah. You win, you get to sleep in.
So, yeah. So there will be no practice and horns going off during our show.
Music.
Shoddy will be here later, and then I guess practice will break up 6 something our time, Dallas time, which I am living on. And we'll come back out here. This is how hard we're working out here, folks. We'll be back out here, grinding, slaving away in the hot California sun this afternoon. So part of my, I want to play you a quick something. And then we can do news or whatever you want. Your little news.
F you.
But this is kind of like the, we talk about the New York Times has to speak in a certain prose or whatever. Okay, let's just say, what's the analogy? Donald Trump says he should stick it up his ass. And then it would be like, Mr. Trump suggested that the placement would go in the rear of the whatever, you know?
Right.
So it's very like technical, and you're like, well, that's not at all what he said.
And a statement that some could take offensive about the consent required to touch a woman's genitals.
But I guess it's
rather
just
than grab him
and
by
then,
the pussy.
Maybe that's not my analogy here. Maybe it's more of a who was your guy that said poo shiesty? David Centenary?
Yeah, it's
the
news
white
is covering culture
anchor
they don't really deal with much.
Having to say poo shiesty. I think we used to get this on the Channel 8 news too. Like just whatever. Your buttoned up reporter has to talk about and then use names that are. It just doesn't feel like they should say those names. Anyway, so I'm listening to the a podcast that I really love. One of the few podcasts, if there's been any other ones that I've listened to twice, and it's the Dissect podcast on Kanye's Beautiful, Dark, Twisted Fantasy, which is perhaps the greatest album of all time, or at least perhaps the greatest album of all time of all albums I've listened to. How about that? And I love the Dissect podcast. Like, it just breaks down the songs and, like, actually this came from this and his lyric here came from this. Like, it's just it's really, really good. And he'll just break down, like, some of the history of Kanye, and then he'll pop out. All of a sudden, here's Kanye talking on a news program about something, and then he'll play a thing of the song, and see, that refers to that. Or it'll be he has the fish sticks thing in one of his lyrics. And they'll be like, then they'll play the clip of South Park, and well, this is how Kanye is responding to that, and what a brilliant move. But the guy doing Dissect is like that. He talks like he's from the New York Times, but then he'll have to say some words that sound funny, and this sounded especially funny to me when I was walking. So let's jump into the Kanye Dissect.
I was always rapping, and it just so happened that really, really phenomenal rappers got to rap on my beats before I got a chance to. So that pushed me into the classification of a producer.
Indeed, Kanye would continue to leverage his production to expose his demo to industry executives. He met with as many labels as he could, often jumping on top of the meeting table to perform over his beats. As he liked to recount later, Kanye played for these labels Jesus Walks, the song that would eventually earn him a Grammy, and he still didn't get signed. In fact, Kanye was sometimes laughed at. Rapper Hot Carl, who worked with Kanye in the early 2000s,
that's what I'm going
such
with.
Occasion.
So it's just when NPR news guy then also references rapper Hot Carl.
Jensen Karp, married to Panga.
Yeah, you don't know the whole backstory here.
No.
Blake's book.
Jake still has my book.
What's the bit?
It's not good enough to reset every time it comes up, but
I want my book back.
Hot Carl was a bit rapper, white guy, and he married Topanga from Boy Meets World, and then later did a prank where he said he found a shrimp in his Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and like went super viral like early on when that was a thing you could do. Yeah,
it's a prank,
I guess.
He wrote a book called Kanye West Owes Me $300, something like that.
Yeah.
He got his start. He was like a battle rapper on a radio station, and that was his bit name, Hot Carl. And then he started making real songs. And I think he was on the NBA Live 2003 soundtrack.
What's the book that you're mad that Jake has?
It's called Kanye West Owes Me $300.
Oh, that's the one?
I think they shared a cab or something, and Kanye said, I'll hit you back, and he never did. Again, it's not worth resetting every time, I think, is Jake's point.
Yeah, also, I don't know. It's just he's Hot Carl's not a real rapper. That's why I'm struggling with this. It's just like, how to do I care enough to clear this up? I don't really.
Well, the guy on Dissect is quoting Hot Carl,
and
the industry's thoughts on Kanye at this time.
Cole and White. I think if you looked up Cole Kushner, your image may shock you.
I just mean that
for sure.
His delivery, it sounds like he's an NPR reporter.
For sure.
He sounds like he's the New York Times talking. And
they
then
make
when
him
he
talk
says,
like that.
Is he not white?
No, he's like something weird.
Okay. Well, it's fantastic. Whatever he does, it's a great job. Are we doing news?
If I can get my internet to get on track here,
Oh,
yes.
So it's brought to us by Poncho, I believe.
Rock the Poncho out at, is he? No, he's like Hawaiian or something.
Something weird.
That looks pretty white. But race is a construct.
Poncho was great for the Dodger game yesterday because you might be sweating out there a little bit. But it came in super, super handy, and nobody knew that I was drenched because the poncho hides it, and it's wicking away. It's got UPF 50 in it right there for you. PonchoOutdoors.com/dumbzone. That's how you get the $10 off. You good?
Did you wear a poncho in the radio booth for the Cowboys?
I didn't, but I have one packed. That's my Cardinals game attire.
Oh, okay, great.
Get $10 off and free shipping on that first order. PonchoOutdoors.com/dumbzone. They have a bunch of very, very cool college football shirts. So whatever your team is, they've got something nice that you can wear to the game without, again, being drenched. PonchoOutdoors.com/dumbzone.
Can I weave in a Dodger Stadium note?
Uh-oh.
Sorry. I'm sorry. That's me. That's my bad. It's part of the news. Maybe make it the news?
Okay.
Here's Jay with the Dumb Zone
News. Just Jake talking about sweating at the game made me remember. I guess if I'm to understand correctly, and I would love if the audience knows more about this to tell me, there's like a LA Times interactive feature where you can plug in like which game and it'll tell you where the shade is going to be. And the seats in the shade were nearly sold out, and the seats not in the shade were sparsely populated. I've never seen a game where so much everyone was making the decision based on like whether or not it was going to be in the sun. It was an amazing thing to see.
It's got to be a 10-degree difference, too.
Yeah.
Like, it's a huge... Like, in Texas, it's not that big of a difference, the shade of the sun. But here it is.
No, and I need to look at the LA Times thing he was referencing. But he was like, yeah, it'll do it by time and show you, like, exactly,
Right, where to sit. And,
yeah.
Like, they could have made one of those for the Cowboys. That's what probably Shoddy looks at before a game, right?
That's
Third
right.
quarter.
Yeah.
Where do we want to be? Where do we throw the ball? All that kind of stuff.
A 37-year-old woman was killed over the weekend back at home, middle of the night, Saturday night, Sunday morning in Plano. She was trying to run across 121. Used to see people do this every now and then on 30. I feel like 30's a big one.
30 is one they love.
It's straight.
Saw a guy run across 75 the other day.
It's insane, dude. Insane.
It must be a thrill.
I bet it's such a thrill.
Dwayne Haskins?
I was just looking for the Gil Brandt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got to know the young man a little bit, but also
No, if you
go ahead.
Well, you know, Dan,
I'm kind of surprised they don't have a bigger problem with it out here.
That was part of Tim Dillon's Olympics bit, was add an event of running across the 405 with a dog.
Yeah, like
so that the homeless could have their own event to compete in.
Like they do it well. Let's see everyone else try.
So alcohol player in this situation? Usually
Well, it says that there
you
was
don't get many often.
So a car had stopped. This woman was driving a car.
Oh.
And stopped, got out of the car, and tried to run across the freeway. So while alcohol not mentioned, it is late on a weekend night. Died at the scene. Talked last week about the foot washing stations that were going to be added to DFW Airport, paid for, I believe, by private donation. These stations already exist, like at Houston Hobby and I think at Love Field. But because of the internet, well, they do right now, Greg Abbott says, hey, I didn't know about those. Because everyone's like, Greg Abbott has come forward and said, we're not putting the foot washing stations at DFW. Violates religious law. Even though it doesn't say like it's only for Muslim people.
Yeah.
Trust me, I would be using this the first chance I get. But, so he says, hey, we're not doing it. And then everyone's like, we already have these at the other airports in Texas. He's like, bet, I'll shut that shit down too. I didn't know about those.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Why is he so pro dirty feet? What's big dirty feet?
Do they just have
got his money into them?
Is there a foot sanitizer thing, like the hand sanitizer?
Yeah, there you go.
Can you just do that instead?
I mean, I've seen these before, but you can see it's like a faucet. It's like a faucet on the ground, and there's like a basin below it. It just drains through there.
Yeah, and can't you easily just walk by and ignore it?
You could,
but that isn't going to get you votes.
You could.
He
ignore
says
it now.
that the facilities single out one subset of the population for special treatment based on religion. So I guess it's kind of like,
well,
if they're going to do that,
yeah.
they should ask us what sort of cool stuff that we like as Christians. And for me, it's soft serve. I wish they would put that in the bathroom.
In the bathroom?
On the way out, you'd feel refreshed.
What about in a totally different part of the airport?
Well, if I've got to match this washing thing, so that's what we're doing. We're removing them now.
Okay.
From the other ones.
And we're making them all unisex bathrooms.
That's the goal. We had a guy using several aliases and disguises get popped. I don't like that term, but arrested over the weekend for a series of child sex abuse cases. So,
well, we do like that. We like the arrest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I was thinking we don't like that. We don't like part of it.
What are you saying? You like that they got
we like
the guy?
That he got arrested,
but
yeah.
you like that the crime never?
That would have been preferable, yeah.
So this has been a couple years of investigation, and the dude was using an alias living in Oklahoma, and the alias was Jordan Hill. His name was James Nona. I want to have an alias one day. I don't want it to be for running to Oklahoma for touching a kid.
Yeah, this is an odd time to bring it up, but yeah, okay.
In Louisiana, he used the names Dusty Crawford and Trevor Craw.
Those are pretty good.
Yeah.
Trevor Craw.
Yeah.
Conan used to do Chet Whitley or something on his show. It just sounded... Because Conan's not... it could be a cool name. It's kind of a dorky name.
What was your name going to be if Chappie got to name you?
I think Rock.
You're Rock, yeah.
Is Brutus your brother?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
That was the other proposed. I don't remember if I was one or the other, but neither one would have fit.
Or if they would have called you Rocky. You know, you're a kid, Rocky.
Probably.
I knew a Rocky growing up.
Do you think you'd be different?
I think at some point, my bone mass and muscles are what they are. I think that probably would have been.
Yeah, but you don't know that for sure.
I think
it might have been
definitely
different
would
if
have
your
been
name was different. Your mass might have grown differently.
Like if you switch from James to Bill, I don't know, that changes your life. If you change your name to Rock, anyone, I'm not saying like you're going to be stronger, but your life's going to be different if you're named Rock.
It's going to be worse because people are going to expecting you to be like.
It might be worse, but it's going to be different.
This is a very uniquely Texas story. Just right before school started, out in Northwest ISD, they filed a lawsuit against the gun range down the street. The lawsuit seeks to limit the type of bullets they can fire at the gun range near the school because the school says the bullets keep hitting the school.
Ooh.
Wow.
And they're like, hey, you guys are pretty far. I feel like there's other types of
So
bullets
right away
you could
they're
be
like,
using.
look, I know we can't. This is Texas. We could try to
You're
get
gonna
this
have-
gun range
yeah.
shut down, but
Right.
that'd be
Keep
silly.
shooting, of course, but
Yeah.
Let's just use different bullets.
Says it's about a mile and a half away.
You don't give an inch, though, if you're on the bullet side, right?
That's been the plan typically.
Next thing you know, they'll
Earlier this year,
they'll
they
marry
found
the toasters.
Earlier this year, they found a bullet lodged in an exterior wall, the south facade of the school. And a month later, in July, when there were students there, one of them struck the exterior glass of the school.
Ooh.
They said they've attempted to find an agreement for safety improvements with the owner, but the owner has thus far been unable to agree.
Yeah.
Going to have to station more cops outside the school.
Just have them battle.
With vests, yeah.
Just have them battle. I mean, I don't know enough about guns, but I think that's probably the first thing whenever I did interface with like a deer rifle for the first time was like, I don't know that the average person realizes how far you can be from somebody and like precision kill them. Like you're talking basically a mile. Like close to it. How close? How far would you have? Like, what do you think? What's a 308? Like a third of a mile? What's a mile? 5,200. So, but I would just think you think you're a mile away. The gun range is probably not that big of a problem.
Clayton's AR-15 felt to me like it could do anything.
Anything. So, that's where we are on that. The gun range.
Where is it?
This one's in I think it's called Northwest ISD, but it's in Northlake.
Yeah, it's
right there.
It's over by Argyle.
Yeah. It's by Berryland.
Okay. Okay. Down in Princeton, which is Houston way, I believe. There was
I thought Princeton was like north of town.
Okay,
Yeah, is
Collin
this the-
County. Yeah.
yeah.
Is the dog?
Is this the guy again?
What guy?
I thought we had like a sexual assault of a family member
No,
in Princeton.
but you're right. We did do a
recently?
Princeton story recently. This is a Collin County Sheriff's deputies serving a warrant to make an arrest, and 2 doors down there was a neighbor with a dog, and their dog got out, and one of the police cars hit it and killed it.
Oh.
This is actually related to that story, Blake. I didn't read the end of it. So they're serving the warrant.
Oh, okay.
For the family.
Yeah.
I was, like,
sex
I was
thing.
wondering why this was a story.
Yeah. They're
So-
serving the warrant. And
Are we victim blaming?
In the scene, they offered. It's funny too because the stories, the statements in here, they offered condolences.
Oh, okay.
We wish to convey our condolences to the dog's owner and family of the
Oh.
loss of their little companion.
I was hoping they'd say the dog's name.
Oh, crap.
No,
Sorry, I hit that dog.
Didn't put Scooter in here. That is a crazy thing that I've heard from people before, like that if you get friend of a friend, not anybody I would associate with, but like if you get raided, if you have a dog, the dog is running away.
Yeah.
They're not like
That's the lucky outcome.
they could run the dog over, they could shoot the dog.
They'll shoot
'Cause
that
a lot
dog.
of times they're ripping your door off.
Yeah.
And then you're just like left there with,
So out of
your
abundance
shit.
of caution, they're just going to shoot the dog just in case.
They'll shoot some dogs.
My
Yeah, I
little
think
toy
that-
poodle, they would shoot that.
I think they've done worse for less, probably. You know what I mean?
It's interesting. Did you guys hear the latest Brunigs?
Not yet. I think Kitten Face was from Princeton.
He has a great dog story. Should I spoil it for you?
Yeah, I don't mind.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's good for our
I
show.
bet our listening audience would love it.
Just because you always talk about dogs and just the service dogs especially and everything. So he said he was on a flight. And the flight was delayed, and they couldn't figure out why. And a guy just stands up and starts talking, addressing the plane, but not one of the plane personnel, just a civilian. And he got out his phone to start recording as fast as he could. And so the guy is like, hey, everybody, it's not the dog's fault. It's not the dog's fault. In fact, so then he's putting this together. So apparently this dog had like a service dog vest on.
Mm-hmm.
He had seen it when he was walking onto the plane. And the dog, it was in the very front row. And the dog diarrheaed all over the floor.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God.
But it wasn't in the aisle. But so...
You got to take everyone
So
off.
this guy is like, it's not the dog's fault. And he goes, as a matter of fact, this dog is a war hero. This dog served in Iraq.
It's too long ago a war for a dog.
Matt Grimm, do you feel like this dog is a fellow war hero to you?
Hold on. Then...
This is not...
The plane burst out into applause.
Somebody puts Lee Greenwood on a Beats pill.
Yeah.
They're
like so now we're applauding the dog who has delayed this flight
because it's shit everywhere.
Because it's shit everywhere. He thinks maybe he misspoke the Iraq because he meant Iran. Maybe.
It doesn't matter.
But it doesn't matter. They were having trouble finding enough cleaning solutions or whatever. They ended up having to deplane everybody off the plane and reboard on another plane, and just because there was some dog poop. Like, could you imagine your dog?
Just because? What are you talking about?
Your dog poop? What do you mean?
I don't know.
I'm not flying on a dog diarrhea plane.
I think.
How about you just take the dog off, clean it up as good as you can? We're all already on the plane.
I don't know. I'd want to know what the outcome's going to be.
I want a fresh one.
Yeah.
You want a fresh plane?
I think you got to, dude. I think you're going to be smelling shit for the next 3 hours.
Once it goes vertical as it's climbing up, like you didn't get a little bit of it, starts coming to my seat? Absolutely not.
And that's dog
Absolutely
shit, too,
not.
man.
We gotta go, though.
That's dog poop.
And that wasn't even part of his conversation. His was all about the fact that it burst into applause, and then as they're applauding, and he's holding his phone, you know?
Yeah.
Like he hears a lady... Like out of nowhere, yes, but she remarks to somebody next to her, she goes, he saved thousands of lives in Afghanistan.
Those are wildly different places.
Somehow, yes, so he said, the guy said
different
Iraq,
continents.
he thinks he meant Iran, and then she then said, just threw in an extra fun fact, which she could have not had any previous, she doesn't know anything, she just learned about the dog 3 seconds prior, but was so overwhelmed with the emotion of hearing that it was a military hero, and we are, our society is programmed to
thousands.
So when you think about the whole,
I'm not saying it's impossible, but how would that work?
It's an incredible
broad application. That's how.
Yeah, but
but can you imagine bursting into applause when you hear that the dog was in Afghanistan or wherever it was? But it's also the dichotomy of it's also the reason that we're sitting here and we're upset that the flight hasn't taken off.
Yeah, I'm booing the dog.
But somehow, though, it wasn't the dog's fault. The guy wanted to assure you.
That's a great bit, though, because any dog that's going to be in that situation could have been a war hero. And so anytime that dog acts up...
If it just flew over there, it's a hero automatically?
You don't know. All he had to do was say it.
Saved lives.
All he had to do was say it. This is also not the first time he's called this play. Yes, he snaps at a little dude. I'm sorry. He's not a bad dog. He just was under a lot of stress, saving thousands of people, and pick wherever you think the wars are. Also, it doesn't inspire confidence that we've learned anything from the whole Iraq thing. That lady still thinks Afghanistan and Iraq are the exact same thing. In any case, I got
enough to save thousands of lives in Afghanistan, but he shits because he's on an airplane.
Yeah, I prefer my heroes to be able to hold their bells.
I don't think people applaud a person.
Yeah, they might not.
Who diarrhea?
That
homeless guy
also. How many of them did you torture? Right.
Right.
Yeah.
No, but if the homeless guy
cop stands up, he's like, "I'm a cop," then everybody's like, "Oh, how many of them did you beat? How many of you pig?" Defund.
Is there
police
a pretty-
dog stands up and it's like, "Where are the flowers?"
Is there a high percentage of homeless people who have also served in the military?
There's plenty of them that
Right,
exist,
higher
yeah.
than general
Yeah.
percentage.
And some of those
Will
crap on the
poop
street.
Right, will
Yep.
poop like on a sidewalk in front of you. If though you see that he's wearing, is whatever a
I was
military,
I was in the Balkans.
You're like, oh, all right. I'll clean that up for you. Here, I got the doggy bag. I'm just
Let me go get a fresh sidewalk.
Yeah.
But you would imagine it's stolen valor. Like, would you get that at Ross? But then you just take this person's word that this dog saved half of America.
Again, the guy didn't say that. The guy just said he was a war hero. Now you had to, in your head, in this old lady's head.
Yeah, but
that
he's
meant save
whatever
thousands of
happens
lives.
after that, he's responsible.
You want to
for.
assume the best with it's a dog. With a person, you're like, yeah, right. I wanna
Why
see
do
the
we want to
receipt.
assume the best for a dog?
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
I wouldn't.
There's an innocence to
I'm not applauding this dog. It just delayed my timeline.
Oh, so you don't like the military? Okay, interesting.
Show me the papers.
This is very good because I'm closing with a dog story. A Fort Worth man was charged with animal cruelty over the weekend for shooting his neighbor's dog. Now, this is a situation.
What was the dog's history?
What was he wearing?
The backstory here.
Just barked a lot and it was very loud.
The
'Cause
dog.
I have a neighbor like that.
The neighbor's dog had killed 2 of the suspect's chickens.
I was gonna say that jokingly.
Yeah.
You've taken
This hits close to home.
Yeah, are
Quite
you going to
close.
change some behaviors
Quite close.
after hearing
Don't
this?
you have a chicken killing dog?
I do.
But you kind of want him to shoot your dog.
It's a great story. at
Wow,
least.
interesting.
I'm not worried.
Did you send
'cause
this
I'm
to
not
your
worried
wife?
about
Be like,
anything
hey, look,
at
this could work
point.
out good.
Let him out.
I think there's a good chance that our first segment Monday when we get back is me telling you guys my dog is dead. I feel like she knows she's got 4 or 5 days to get this done. Like she was asking me last night about the pool fence, and I'm like, yeah, I know why you don't want the pool fence back up.
Dog might just stumble in there. Yeah.
No, but our dog is going way too strong, still murdering chickens in the neighborhood. No one has shot her yet, but that's what happened here. Suspect saw the dog in his yard, told police he injured the dog and, quote, tossed it back into his neighbor's yard.
Damn.
Yeah. Animal control responds, takes the dog, takes the chicken. Dude gets charged with terroristic threat and cruelty to a
Domestic animal?
non-livestock
Oh.
animal. You need to remember, this is our key distinction.
That's right.
All right, and there, my friends, is your
The
news.
Dumb Zone News. Like and subscribe.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
That was a great job.
Yeah, this Cole Kushner guy is just, he's white. He's just so weird looking, I assumed he was, like, Japanese.
He is a very Japanese-looking white.
I
Yeah.
honestly thought there was something else going on here.
So our viewer mail birthday is brought to us by Lola Blankets today.
Oh, man.
That's a great gift.
That's a fail on my part, not bringing that. I do know now that next year I want to bring my Lola blanket. I'm a big fella, tall-wise anyways, and, like, blanket that will cover my whole body has always been a problem. But the Lola blanket is huge. They looked at blankets and were like, why don't we just make these fucking things bigger? It's pretty simple.
They're super soft.
Super soft. It's the most comfortable blanket I've ever owned. The family loves it. Like Dan said, great for gift giving. So be a gift giver. Go to lolablankets.com. Use promo code DUMBZONE. Make sure you tell them it was the Dumb Zone that sent you.
All right. DF Aggie Matt says this email message got kicked back, so he sent this to me another way and said, I'm sorry I don't have a clever nickname for your sexual prowess. Anywho, Today, 8/13, is my Jaromir Jagr minus Roberto Clemente birthday. My wife woke herself up in that special way so I can get some sleep. Less Jared, more Hepala fun bags. Always keep safety in the back of your mind from day one, DF, Aggie Matt.
Solid email. Who did he want less of?
Look at him being
Jared?
nice to
Jared.
Aggies now.
Why are you being nice to Aggies
That was
now?
a mid-ass email, but here's Jake, apologetic towards Texas A&M. That's a great email.
That was probably lame of me. Sorry. Chasing ghosts.
Hello, Hatchet Wound Hunter.
This one's off to a better start.
Sunday was my Michael Jordan after returning from baseball birthday.
In the faux pas.
Or Blake would know it as the day after his McAllister's birthday.
Nice.
Thank you all for everything. Your hard work. Dan, you're my hero, and you deserve priority boarding. Ooh, that's important. Now enough Winston wolfing, you guys. Have a great week. From Sam in Wichita Falls. Kelly says, hey, guys. Exclamation point. Can you please help wish my husband Jason a happy 40th birthday? I have no idea who his leaders are, but Jake, I know he'd love if you'd rate our kids' names. Maxwell Elliott and Annie Mae.
Annie Mae, very good. Maxwell Elliott, pretty good.
Could be so much worse.
Could be a lot worse. Maxwell does have that air of, like, could be a snotty shithead.
Call him Max and he's fine.
I also love the name Elliott.
Because
That's
you're a longtime ET guy.
She says, happy birthday, J Money.
What if
we
your-
love you from Kelly.
Your wife called you
Your wife.
D-Money.
Every time you walk, J Spot. What's blowing up? You did?
I got boss man at the weed store.
Oh, that is a tough spot for it.
That's where they'll do it, yeah. Everyone in there's a boss man.
Yeah, you're stuck there. And I'm not leaving.
Yeah.
They've got me. He could do. That guy could have done anything. I didn't like that guy. He was the Joey Zamboni of whatever of weed
Hey,
shops.
come over here and check out this Divas.
In fact, because Matt went in there too, and then Matt's like, "Yeah, I'll take this." He's like, "Good choice, my friend."
Yeah, not to do Tim Dillon's whole
I don't
set,
like to have
but
good choice, my friend.
He had
at
a whole
the weed
bit on.
shop.
Because it's like that, especially where the comedy store is, you know, it's that area is very gay and happy and friendly, and I walked into a place, coffee shop, and they're like, "Hey, hey," and he's just like, just leave me alone. He's like, I just started telling people, I walk into a hotel, they're like, you here to party? I'm here to identify the remains of my oldest daughter. To shut people down. Stop.
Well, all right. You should probably try this indica then, if that's your.
It's for the buy one get seven.
Here's a pick me up.
Yeah, Cheech's bread.
Hello, Daniel. Yesterday was my Michael Irving at the University of Miami birthday, 47. I've been listening for a long time, blah, blah, blah. I've had a lot of inspiration from you guys through your ventures out on your own. So much so that when I was laid off shortly after your lawsuit settled, I knew I could make it.
Oh, whoa.
Nice.
A little too much dip on the chip
That's
there,
a
pal.
lot of pressure.
Fast forward 3 years, over 1,000 job applications. I got my first job offer last week.
Okay.
Nice.
There you go.
Everything's coming up.
It was rescinded the next day.
All right. God bless.
I'm learning that no one wants to hire a middle-aged, white, autistic male these days, but maybe that's just me.
Yeah.
However, I have new inspiration. If TC can be hanging out with CEOs and going to the Hall of Fame game, that gives me hope that there can be a future for anyone. My leader is Blake's wife, as she has mastered the way out of parenting every weekend, which is a true first down.
Damn, I hadn't considered that.
That is from Aaron.
Yeah.
A-A-R-O-N.
That's so true. We think
Ron.
of him as the master, but he's a
gets
step below her.
Boy, she gets schooled during the week and all that bullsh.
Yeah.
Damn.
And dearest Daniel, today is my John Conchar birthday. Is that a name anybody knows?
Hockey?
Doesn't sound familiar to me.
How did he spell it?
Konchar. And I'm having to send this email in on my behalf because I'm married, and she doesn't care anymore.
I should have known this name.
My heroes are any spare middle-aged man that lets you know they enjoy craft beers and make their whole persona about them. Congrats. And any adult male that attends a high school prom with their barely legal girlfriend.
Boy, it feels like he's targeting one individual in specific.
Pretty specific.
Two seem connected.
Thank you and keep cranking Piglet from Bart.
Thanks, Bart.
All right.
Conchar was a Grizzlies.
Flooring Direct's DFW presents On This Day in History.
This will be a good chance to tell you how you can get new floors, maybe a little back-to-school floors. Let's see here. Flooring Direct, dfw.com/DZ.
Indeed.
Right now, they have the exclusive 36-month, 0% free financing deal. You can get new floors in your entire home for nothing down. They have the exclusive 5-star installation package where they move your furniture, treat it like their own, and they put it back when they're done. And this is not a national chain. Flooring Direct is local. DFW owned, DFW based, DFW proud. They have a showroom. I think it's around Addison Way. You can go to the showroom, but you don't need to. They take the showroom to you. They go direct to you. You could set up a free estimate right now, a visit to your home. They'll bring you a ton of samples. Important, you'd like to look at those samples under your lights or, in your house next to your wallpaper or, near your counters. So
Spill
see
a
what it
little
looks
wine.
like. Huh?
Spill a little wine on each one of them,
You could do that. Maybe make little tiny figurines of you and your wife and then set them on there just to see what do we look like on these floors.
That's a great idea. Why is there a third doll here?
Oh, I'm sorry, honey. Did I put 2 lady figurines there? I mean, since I did, are you...
Why did you dress the other doll up like LeBron James? FlooringDirectDFW.com/DZ. Call Dan at 972-449-9456.
Okay, so today is Monday, August 17th.
Do you think Von Miller will be here today? Because it's sleepy at camp right now, but this is going to be a very loud, full day. They're having like a whole thing.
Maybe that's why they postponed practice.
To
let him get there?
Get Von some reps.
Yeah.
Do we have to review our let off in that thing? We're going to keep referencing it at some point, Blake? Do we need to just run through
there'll
it
be
again?
plenty of time for that.
Okay.
Do you think he's ever been to Von's?
Great question.
It was pretty. So they had to make room for him. Do you know who they cut?
No.
The guy who tried to pick up the punt at the 2-yard line.
Oh, yeah. I'd flipped it off.
That's a pretty big he makes one big mistake. Okay, that's it. See ya.
You got to regret that.
So, Monday, August 17th. This day in 1933, Lou Gehrig plays in his 1,308th consecutive game to break whose record? You don't know it. His name is Everett Scott.
I was about to...
He was the previous Lou Gehrig. On this day in 1957, Richie Ashburn is a player for the Philadelphia, I'm guessing Phillies, but I don't know. Were they the A's back then? It was 1957. Says here he's known for his ability to foul pitches off. Okay. He hits a spectator named Alice Roth, and she breaks her nose.
Ooh.
So he's still at bat. He sees a ball. He fouls another one. And then they get medical people out there, and they're carrying her away. And he hits another foul ball, and it hits her again.
Kids from South Park. It's incredible. By the way, Didn't come away with anything, but I know where, if you want to catch a foul ball, to sit.
Yeah.
At least at that stadium. Dude, we had,
They're flying
and maybe
at
it's because I'm not a baseball guy, but I think left-handed guy throwing super hard to right-handed hitter, I feel like half the foul balls were coming our way.
Yeah.
Like to behind the home plate and to the right, but up. And they were like right at us, right at us, right at us. We saw 2 or 3 people end up with like Ohtani foul balls. Like it seems easier to catch there.
So you're saying if
the Soroys
ever do the payoff, they might want to get those seats.
They're a lot of foul balls. A lot more than home runs.
I would throw a foul ball away. I only want a home run.
Throw it back. People are like, why? Okay. Throw a foul ball back on the field.
Dude, that was my dream as a little kid.
Oh, I know it was.
I wanted to catch
Hold it up first.
Opposing team's home run and throw it back.
Dude, we saw – okay, so the way that it works, and maybe it's like this at a lot of ballparks, but if a ball goes up to the upper deck and nobody gets it, it's going to bounce down. But the people on the lower deck are no longer looking for the ball. So we saw that happen a couple times where ball comes off the upper deck, hits someone on the lower deck. Another time we saw one coming from the upper deck, and a dude stood up to try to get it and fell back like 2 rows. So you're standing up in front of your seat, and you fall back. The first thing it hits is your back, just hitting that chair, and then he just rolled over like into the next row down. The whole section, oh. He's like, I'm okay. I'm okay. It was a lot.
A guy brought a glove and snagged one. It looked like a real smart move to bring the glove. First time I've
Arm
ever
up.
seen an adult with a glove.
Right
I was
into the
like,
glove. I was
Hey,
like,
great
holy
job, guy.
shit.
Nice. On this day in 2008, Josh Hamilton becomes the 6th Major League player to be intentionally walked with the bases loaded. It was the Rays. They were winning 7-4. Excuse me, they were winning 7-3. Bases loaded. Josh Hamilton is up in the 9th. And Joe Madden walks him with the bases loaded.
In the 9th, I think I'd consider it.
Yeah. So you're up by 4. Josh Hamilton is up with the bases loaded.
Mm-hmm.
Why not?
Because Kens or someone's just going to ground and do a double play on the next bat. Probably what happened.
And on this day, 2 more notes. 2014, the Phoenix Mercury set a WNBA record with their what win? Of course, you know how many games they play in a season.
82.
No.
I believe they play, according to what I'm looking at here, 34 games for a whole year. I know.
So they won their 20th?
They're 29th.
Okay.
29th.
What a squad. I'll always remember that squad.
I know. You remember the Los Angeles team, whatever their nickname was in the year 2000, went 28-4.
The Sparks.
Wait, apparently there was only 32 games then, and they were like, you know what?
The fan demand is here.
2 more games. We need 2 more games on this kid. Dude, we were watching The Fever yesterday, bro.
Yeah? Pretty exciting?
It was, actually.
You got fever?
So it's Caitlin Clark against Angel Reese's team, which is now?
She's been traded to the Aces? No.
Is there a Louisiana team? I have no idea.
The Atlanta
Dream.
So it's back and forth, but it's a tight game. It's a tie game. There's like a 3 missed rebound. There's 2 seconds on the clock. Angel Reese right below the basket.
Yeah.
And it's just like the memes.
Yeah.
It's just like the guys that do the fake Angel Reese.
Me bounce.
Just throws it up and misses. It's just the easiest shot ever for the win. Misses it, and Indiana goes on to win in overtime.
Yeah. Enos Cantor can't do that.
It's not a good day for Cantor Hive. Those plays I saw from that game yesterday, I'm like, all right. It feels like MVP might be more Marlon Byrd struck out the next at bat.
Yeah, that
ending
makes
the
sense.
game. By the way,
My guess was Michael Young.
Marlon Byrd.
Marlon Byrd was hitting fifth that day.
And one famous wedding on this date, the president of Zimbabwe, Robert Mugabe.
Hell yeah. Free Mugabe.
Yeah.
In 1996 got married. He's 72. Now, in Zimbabwe, they probably don't.
63?
19.
In Zimbabwe, they probably don't what? Because whatever they do anywhere else, let me tell you something. They do 10 times more there. Was she 8?
She was 31.
Okay.
Oh, that's fine.
41 year. In fact, Jake, today,
Yeah,
we will
right
head
now.
down to the local hospital, and you can go pick out your Mugabe baby.
I feel like anyone
Your
getting married
Mugabe
at
wife.
30, like I don't care what the size of the gap. Once you're a 30-year-old woman, you know what you're doing. Like no one's tricking you.
Yeah, no. It's not like you're a
But right now, you can put a
19-year-old
tag
on
on
a
her.
plane.
41 years from now.
Clip her ear.
Wait, not 41 years from now. 31 years from now, you're allowed to
Right.
marry her.
Right, I can meet her today.
Can you wait?
Yeah.
That's
right.
That's the trick, yeah.
So today is Monday. It's October. Excuse me. I got none of that stuff right.
It is Monday.
It's also today.
It is today.
It is
Let me
today.
just throw it to this is Blake for Today in Dumb Zone history.
We just have one thing from the show in 2020. And remember, there's no training camp. Not sure what the NFL is going to look like. So today on this day, we decided to call Ljubljana. Because I think the Mavs and the Clippers were about to start in the bubble. And this is when Dan got to talk to Ljubljana Lucy.
Okay. At the bar?
Yeah.
I had serious designs of going to that place. It was featured on an episode of Restaurants on the Edge of the Earth. And it was like, this is where he lives. I bet he's been here. This town. I started researching it. We had looked at Airbnbs. It was not a hard sell to the wife because it's amazing and it's cheap. And she was like, yeah, fuck, whatever. We'll pop it on. We'll take a trip and we'll spend a few days in Ljubljana.
But you didn't?
No, probably never will.
But what if?
Oh wait, why? Because it was.
I don't know. I mean, it
We
feels
got
weird
traded.
now. Luka got. It's his hometown. It's very like small, but it's a beautiful, beautiful place. Dude, last night I'm at the game. I'm just in the heaven at a Dodgers game. Like I'm, I feel a little connection with Scooble, just a hard throwing tall guy, So I'm watching every pitch up there. I'm locked in. What do I see in the outfield? Fans, join us next week for our commemorative Luka Doncic bobblehead night. And they put it up on the screen, and I'm like, fuck, man, I can't get away from this. That might have been the longest I'd gone without thinking about it. It was like a whole day. I'm out here. It had been at least since the morning before. Whole day. And I'm like, oh, God, no.
You ever want to go visit Wurzburg?
Yeah. No, I mean, when Cash and our buddy Fitz went over there and made the movie. But that's a farm town, though. Like, I don't know how much. Yeah, Ljubljana is like a really cool little hip place.
Dude, what if he comes back? He's like 35.
He's learned a lot. He's got all the tricks under his belt.
Elsewhere, Christian Laettner is 57. He was once on the Mavs.
Which makes all the sense in the world.
John Gruden is 63.
I like that.
There you go.
Doesn't know how to sing Happy Birthday.
What was that?
We
have that sound?
Was it Mike Mayock's birthday?
Yeah.
He just doesn't know the tune.
Like,
Yeah.
And he's not doing like the black one.
What?
Okay, see if you can find it. Cam Little is 23. He's our nemesis.
Why?
He is the Jacksonville kicker, has the longest field goal in NFL history.
Oh, okay.
Oh, fuck that guy.
That's right. He's in my crosshairs, bro.
I thought Brandon was going to be hanging out at the house the whole time.
Not this year. That's every
at
other
work.
year he's been.
You're
hoping
surprised
for
you
more.
haven't? Are you looking for it?
Yeah. I have a bunch of Gruden stuff here.
Play all of it.
Communa what?
Dustin Pedroia is 43.
Remember for a while
Laser
whenever
show.
we were going to use this bit? Oh, it's very
We have a chance to be one hell of a big story this year, man, if we put our heart and soul into this football team. Knock on wood if you have that message, please. And we're here to help you. All right, we're here to help you.
That was the deal, is they would all.
That doesn't make any sense. Why would you knock on wood for that?
You would just knock anytime
It's
it
like
was.
an acknowledgement.
Jorge Posada is 56.
Core 4.
No batting gloves?
He would piss on his hands.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's Moises Alou.
I knew somebody did it.
Thierry Henry is 49.
One of the greatest of all time.
He almost made me like soccer.
He's a fun guy.
Ed McCaffrey is 58, Jake.
Oh, buddy.
So, Ted Emmerich, our good friend, was vacationing in Colorado this summer.
Oh, my.
It's play-by-play guy life,
See
bro.
that contract.
And Ed McCaffrey has like a mustard or something.
Okay.
But there's a couple different like flavors of it, and I swear to you, they're like ethnically like it has Ed McCaffrey's face on it, but the one that's like habanero, it's like he has like a ninja. I'm telling you, it's like dressed up.
Ooh.
And it made me think that maybe that's a Dumb Zone branding opportunity.
Mustard?
No, but like making us look seasonally inappropriate. Let me see if I can find one for you here.
I thought you're still looking for Gruden.
Like having a sombrero version of the Dumb Zone.
That's what it is, yeah.
That'd be nice. I'd like that.
Yeah, that's what they have. They have a Chipotle one where he has a huge sombrero on.
Yeah.
Here's the one that's Sriracha where he has devil horns on. Seriously, dude, it's just his face on the bottle.
Oh, this is great.
And they put different goofy shit. I can't find the Mayock thing. That's going to be a Blake deal. Leave it to your more talented.
Yeah, this sombrero is
it's good.
Majestic.
Blake just doesn't seem interested.
I'm looking.
I have this. Is this going to...
Once again.
That'll have it, but...
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Play it.
Let's see. What if I do this?
Before we do anything, I'd like to sing happy birthday to Mike Mayock. You guys ready? Happy birthday to you.
And now.
That's...
So he's in the neighborhood.
Man, I feel like if you hear the longer one, he's not. He's in the neighborhood and that he has the same words.
That's got to be from the Hard Knocks, right?
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
We have a ton from it,
Yeah, how could you not?
but we'll figure it out.
Cam Little. John, where was I? Antoine Randall L. is 47.
Go
Damn.
Bears.
Do you know he can throw?
He got to play, or he got to call plays for the second half
Saw
against
that.
the Browns, yeah.
Ben Johnson said the man's got a future.
Mm-hmm.
Jim Courier is 56. He was a rival for Andre Agassi. Jake, Julian Fellows is 75. What are you doing tonight?
Watching season 3 of Frasier.
That's the creator of Downton Abbey.
Ah, he was there. He was definitely there.
Austin Butler is 35.
He forgot how to talk not like Elvis, right?
He's a star.
Didn't he learn the Elvis accent and was like, well, I'll just talk
Yes.
like this now?
Sean Penn is 66. You may know him as Spicoli.
Didn't he go full R in a movie?
I Am Sam.
Yeah.
Never go.
Donnie Wahlberg is 56.
So great.
He's in that cop show.
Megan loves that cop show.
Oh, yeah, that one's on regular TV.
Yeah, it's on CBS.
Blue
It's
Yeah,
about
it's-
family.
He's getting checks.
Juliana Rancic is 52. That's you've seen her on Fashion Police with Joan Rivers.
I bet I haven't.
Someone has.
I don't know if she would always do "Bitch Stole My Look," but it was one of the best bits on that show. Norman Chad is 68. Writer. Alex Honnold is 41.
Oh, hell yeah.
The rock climber.
He
Few people dominate their sport like Alex.
Oh,
Honnold.
his wife was there, right?
Yeah. While he's doing the climbing the tower in China, and they're like, there's nothing he wanted more than to have the support.
You know, the brave one is actually...
It's tough for Alex, but imagine what she's going through.
Right.
The real hero over there. I like Alex Honnold because he kind of looks like a monkey, and I like to be able to diversify.
Say that?
Yeah.
You like to say that about a human?
Julia Roberts.
Hey.
There's a great documentary recently on HBO called The Dark Wizard where Honnold's kind of the villain.
Yeah, there's another guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's an awesome documentary.
Belinda Carlisle is 68.
Carlisle,
she's from the Go-Go's. Kevin Rowland is 73. He's from Dexy's Midnight Runners. Does that come on, Eileen?
It is.
All over.
no one at all says it like that.
What? Rapper birthdays. Lil Pump is 26.
I'm sure I should know that one.
As I
I
recall,
think he died around the same time as Peep.
well, he's
Or
alive.
He's alive, okay.
The Trump,
26.
right?
Yeah.
The reason you know him,
Yeah,
maybe around
it's
Peep,
so good.
is when Peep died, my daughter said it wasn't a big deal because Lil Pump is where it's at.
Ah.
So she got over the Peep death pretty quickly.
Did you see Trump, Pee Wee Herman today?
No.
Go on.
I bet I could find it.
Trump Pee Wee Herman. What does that mean?
He was getting grilled about something, and to make fun of the reporter, he said something about Pee Wee Herman.
Did they have like a little bow tie or something? Larry Ellison is 82. What do you know about him?
I know that
He has a lot of money.
Super rich guy.
he gave the land to the Warriors to build that arena, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's why it's Oracle?
Yeah.
Let's see, here you go.
Yesterday, John Ossoff said you'd rather travel with your aide, Natalie Harp, and build the ballroom than do your job as president. What is your
Who said
response,
that?
John Ossoff?
You mean Pee Wee Herman?
Ah!
Pee Wee Herman lookalike? No, I would much rather.
John Ossoff
do
does
other
kind of
things.
look like Pee Wee Herman.
We're building a great facility.
Is that a
here.
bad thing?
We're fixing a White House.
He's saying John Ossoff looks like Pee Wee Herman, although John Ossoff is kind of a snack. But
Pee Wee Herman made great entertainment. He loved to masturbate, as many of us do. I'd see nothing wrong with Pee Wee Herman.
pull my audio up a little bit.
Oh,
Okay. It's a remix. Do you think it'll... It's just on... Okay, so a dude comes out of the bullpen yesterday, and you guys are like, oh, man. You're like, Creed? That's like a little bit lame, right? And then this started happening, and we were like, what the... It's Creed dubstep.
Who needs this?
I don't know, but
Everyone?
the place went bonkers.
We loved it.
That was a bullpen guy song?
Yeah, like came charging out.
Don't
and I
they
was-
have the
first I
tiny
was
trumpet
like,
guy now?
Edwin Diaz, yeah.
He didn't pitch in that game, but yes.
Okay.
Yes.
He,
Boy, if you could have seen that.
I know.
That would have been nice.
But no, at first
one
you
of
hear
them-
Creed and you're like, come on, dude, what? And then he's like, oh no.
It wasn't the Creed guy, but the other one, there was the guy before him had like a classic white guy rock, you know, like really
Butt
in your
rock.
face. Immediately let in the run.
Yeah, just first pitch, cranked. It's just like, well, you were out here for one guy, so now we got to take you out of here. Did the whole song thing.
Oh, man.
Yeah, stuff. Long run from out there. You threw a pitch, deposited in left field. This is great.
And Dumb Zone birthday of the day is Robert De Niro, 83.
Happy
Nice.
birthday.
You may know him from Goodfellas.
You may know
Nothing
him
else to
from, I guess we've decided we've got to make, not Sabrina Carpenter, but other Disney broad. There's a new Meet the Fockers.
Ariana
Grande. We have to recycle everything for the new famous
It
people.
looked pretty, like as far as...
Shut up.
I'm just saying, they had a conceit. It's not nothing.
We're doing that same exact movie?
It's Ben Stiller's son is meeting someone, and he's meeting Ariana Grande.
Yes.
So Ben Stiller's the dad.
And Robert De Niro the grandpa.
So yesterday I drove up the
I'm
one
probably in.
because I had time, and I stopped.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
I stopped in Malibu for a coffee, And I'm 95% sure I saw Ben Stiller.
Oh, awesome. Was he ripped?
Yeah, he looked awesome.
Yeah, that was probably
That's him.
He's a peptidian. It was probably him.
I almost got the nerve to say something about the Knicks, but then I just let it go.
That's what
so
you would
great.
do if you had a chance to talk to Ben Stiller.
Because that's my way in.
Yeah, okay.
If I say, hey, Ben,
Give
big
him
fan,
something he likes.
he
He's
says,
not going to want
"F
to hear
you."
one of his lines.
But if I said, you're welcome from Jalen Brunson, he wouldn't have been as good as if he didn't stop through Dallas. I think that might have.
Or if you're like, boy, finally got rid of Julius Randle, huh? He'd have been like, whew.
I think if I lived out here, I'd have a notes page on what would I say to certain people if I saw
Ooh,
them.
yeah. Be ready.
That's good.
Because I'd like to think about it. Because you'd see Ben
It's like
Stiller, you'd say something.
Closing remarks.
And you'd get home that night and you'd
Yeah.
be like, oh, man, I could have, there'd be 5 things.
So you'd spend time kind of notepad in front of you being like, okay, if I run into him,
Yeah.
Yeah.
here's a good one.
What if I run into Kevin Rowland, who's saying, come on Eileen?
Yeah. I'd be like, hey, was it a double entendre or no? Or is it just you're just encouraging her? What was life like in the 80s? Were everybody thinking about cum or no? 'Cause now that's all we do.
No.
Born on this Day Now Dead. David Koresh.
What a life.
Davy Crockett.
What a life.
Is that your hero? The king of the wild frontier?
He was up there.
The town near my parents' lake house celebrates being the burial place of Davy Crockett's wife, which I feel like it's too light an accomplishment to put on the sign.
Joining the Musers.
Yes.
So I didn't learn this until much later, but my grandpa was retired. He had to watch me during the day sometimes. And to kill time one summer, he would drive me down to the complex near Waco.
Oh, hell yeah.
Because ATF was hanging out and the news was down there, so he'd just drive by it with me in the car.
That's awesome.
How old are you?
Probably 3.
5, yeah.
That's where he first started to get an inkling.
Something's
that
not
whenever
adding up
something
here.
hits those towers, there might be another.
Something's not totally adding up.
Another layer going on.
Because you know who was there in launching his career on cable access? Well, yeah, Timothy
McVeigh was certainly lurking.
I'm thinking Alex Jones.
Oh, yeah.
That was kind of the beginning.
But
Him out there yelling.
my grandpa, I don't know, I got 4 or 5 hours. Let's drive to Waco, see what's up.
I love that.
So,
Yeah.
if Davy Crockett's not your hero, how about Born on this Day Now Dead, Chaleo Uvidya? He created Red Bull.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Without Red Bull, you don't get that energy drink, like all this.
No doubt.
Right?
Yeah, and I
It
think
had to walk.
it's got a crazy story. Like, people in Germany, I think, had been drinking something like it for a long time. And then this dude came along and was like, we should do something with this.
And their model of sponsoring things.
It's pretty
so
good.
great. Just love seeing GoPro videos of guys on mountain bikes, things of this nature.
Hey,
I
a guy's
went to
gonna
one of the
jump. A
cliff
guy's
diving
gonna jump
events.
from space. Brought to you by Red Bull. Yeah. All right.
Dead on this Day Still Dead. In 1920, Ray Chapman. Anybody know who he is?
Yeah, he tried to kill.
You're already wrong.
Okay, he made the song.
He is the only Major League Baseball on-field fatality.
Okay.
He was a Cleveland Indian, and he was hit in the head by a pitch.
And just died right there?
And the next day they were like, you know
No,
what?
it was a 3-1 count. He got up and.
What about helmets? No, he may have died in the. I don't know where he died, TC, but he got hit in the head by a pitch, and now he's dead. Pretty soon thereafter. Died on this day in 1992. Tommy Nutter.
Do you think the guy who
has nothing
came
to
up
do with the,
next is like, I'm definitely not getting charged for any of these? Like, you killed this guy. Like, they replace him. He's on.
You're not going to be painting the black, right? I got this whole play.
I think everyone needs to understand that I am out here conservatively nibbling. I don't just go pound.
Just probably look up the pitcher who killed him. I wonder if there's a story there. Like he couldn't live with himself.
Really? There's a book about it?
Yeah, the pitch they killed.
Now, I'm sure Chapman hit a home run in the first inning, and this is a little retribution.
Yeah.
Bat flip.
Bet you won't stare at the next one, Chapman.
Yeah. Tried
You're
to bunt
never
his
gonna
way out.
stare
Did
at
you see,
anything
like, the
again.
Indians were in a game a couple weeks ago. Guy was trying to bunt. It was the 5th inning, but the opposing pitcher had a perfect game. And they got all red-assed about it. And the coach after the game was like, it's okay up to the 6th inning. Like, apparently now there's unwritten rules, like you're allowed to attempt to break up a no-hitter through 6, but if it was the 7th, 8th, or 9th, that would be...
Well, because your lineup has had 2 times to get to him. Yeah, I get that. But did you see the other note? Is they were arguing and the benches cleared and stuff, and that didn't allow the grounds crew to put the tarp on the field in time because there was a rain
So
coming
baseball.
in.
That's excellent. Monty Python.
Anyway, Tommy Nutter, once you 12-year-olds are done giggling, but that's his name. He died on this day in 1992. He invented bell-bottom pants. Contributor.
I don't know, man. I mean, you come on here every day, and you got a guy who invented zippers, Kleenexes, Velcro, telecoms.
Now he just
and then this guy's like,
widened
"What
the-
if we just make it wider at the bottom?" It's like that. Get the patent.
And then 2 more dead on this day, still dead. They're pretty big impacts on this show in various ways. Number 1, 2019, Cedric Benson.
Yeah,
Man.
The namesake himself.
How many touchdowns in state championship games?
Dan, would you believe it? 3 games. Which, how's that happening? You're playing 3 state title games in high school? Sophomore, junior, senior.
Insane.
15 touchdowns.
He was a rebel.
In those 3 years. At that time, it was literally like, okay, this is Ricky and then some.
Bear?
Yeah.
Yeah.
First round. The 4th overall
4?
pick.
Yeah.
They used to pick running backs at 4.
Some teams did it for
up until
several years
19
after that.
Or 2000, yeah. How'd he die?
Motorcycle accident.
Yeah, on Mopac.
Had a chick on the back.
How's she?
I think she also died, right?
I don't know. I don't care about her.
How many touchdowns did she score?
She never found the end zone
And
once.
died on this day 1 year ago.
She didn't beat
Terrence
Michigan in the Rose Bowl.
Terrence Stamp. He was Zod in Superman.
And that's what happened.
You know, you don't want to
on
go
this day
young.
in history.
You don't want to go however old he was, but being in your college town, middle of the night on Mopac with a woman on the back of your BMW motorcycle, like,
Die doing what you love.
I think it's tough to think of something he would have loved more.
Yeah, she also died. Her name was Amna Najam. She was 27. He was 36.
That's nothing abnormal about that at all.
No, I'm not calling it out critically, but I'm just saying I would love to ride around on a motorcycle with a woman named Amna Najam, who's about 10 years younger than me.
I would say that the main thing is if you were, like, I mean, if somebody was at fault in that accident, not him, I would call Frankel and Frankel at 214 or 817 and all threes. That's who was on the back of the motorcycle?
Even if this woman were not so hot, the Frankels would do their level best to try to take care of this issue and get her family what she deserves.
Yeah, think of the family.
214-817-333-3333. I know that the pickup and drop-off lines are hot right now, so fender benders may be occurring. People are pissed.
Our tempers?
Yeah.
Is it because of the weather? Is it because of
I think it's weather. I think the kids go back
the fact
earlier
that they closed
now
down
and
a
people are
school
mad.
and didn't open another one,
I
and
think
this one's overcrowded now?
Every district is now dealing with, hey, we closed a couple of your schools.
Well, I don't know if the
figure it
Frankels can
out.
do anything about that, but
No, but if someone
frankelfirm.com.
hits your car, they'll definitely take care of you.
Yeah, so thanks to, again, Plum Quick. They're our title sponsor out here, the Parlay Collective, and then Puddle Pools. You can go to puddlepools.com/dumbzone as well.
It's a glorious day, man.
Get yourself
This
signed up.
weather.
Yeah, it's a little chilly, actually.
I was in the airport. I saw the first robot wheelchair I've ever seen. Which I thought, why haven't we had this?
They're pushing
before?
a robot?
No. So we have
It's a
like
really old robot.
we have like
It's on Medicaid. You're like fucking grifter.
we have robot DoorDash or whatever, where it's like the cooler
Oh,
on
dude,
wheels.
that's all over downtown LA. Everywhere you go, you see robot ice chests.
Are they not in Philly because they would destroy them?
Probably.
But this wheelchair was just going along, and it was headed to like D17.
Was the person in it?
No.
Or to pick somebody up?
No, it was empty. It was going to get somebody.
Oh,
but
wow. Okay.
I didn't move for it.
Yeah.
You can wait your ass
All
behind
right.
me.
God, that's weird.
So it's like an Elon wheelchair. Like it's driving itself.
But it makes sense. I mean, you've had, up until this point, someone having to lug this person around.
Well,
They always
that
look like
person,
they're
I'm
really
glad that we've
enjoying it.
eliminated that job. I'm glad you're just for eliminating jobs.
No, I'm standing up for them. I'm standing in. I'm in the way of the robot.
Because they can't.
That's right. Except for the guy that got on my shuttle to the airport.
What do you guys want to do? You want to go swimming or something?
Y'all applauded. Yeah, so we don't. Generally, practice is breaking up soon, and but now we have to leave and then come back.
We don't
Can
have
it be
to
done?
leave.
You can go get a burrito and come back.
We need to get a burrito.
Adios, mofo.
We gotta go before this becomes a zoo.
See you guys for drinks later.
Thank you for watching my video. Subscribe and type for my name if you want to watch more of my videos.